y'all. Here we go. Yeah. All right. We should be live on Twitch. We should be live on YouTube. We've let all the social media people know. So now we're just here and we are ready to get into it. What is up, y'all? I am Crystal. I am the co-founder of the Tales of the Forgotten Fiction Network. I am the writer-director of Vampire Beginnings. And I am so fucking excited to be here tonight with some of the voice actors that brought life to this incredible story with my incredible partner and sound designer, Hannah. Tiani's going to be in here in a second. Tiani's fighting with her mic. We got Tara here. We got Kels here. Look, here goes Tiani. Yeah, let's go. What's up? What's up?
Can you hear me?
We can hear
like,
you.
are we working?
Yeah. Let's go. The incredible Space Daddy, Adam Kornman, was going to be here, but he is sick, so he could not join us tonight. So we're going to spray Adam with Lysol and hope he feels better so soon. But he did incredible work in Vampire Beginnings tonight. So hello, you guys. You're in. I think you're in for a treat. I think you're in for a treat. We got some preliminary responses on the finale, so Hannah and I can rest a little bit easier. But it's going to be up to what you guys think as well, and I can't wait to hear that. So we are going to go around the panel, let everybody introduce themselves, who they're playing, give us some thoughts about Vampire. You here in the chat, we love that you are here with us tonight. So thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting us. That's beautiful, wonderful. Yay. Real quick, tonight's episode is rated R for scenes of violence and sex. The episode will run 1 hour and 17 minutes. We intend to listen to it all the way through. So right now would be a great time if you got to pee, you got to grab a snack, you need your adult beverage, go grab all that, do that right now. Cause she chonky. And we just gonna run right through it and talk about it. Yes. So we are gonna start with the incredible Tara, whose beautiful face you see on our screen as well. Tara, why don't you go ahead, introduce yourself, tell everybody about you, and then pass the baton around.
Hello. My name's Tara. I am a voice actor, photographer, etc. I play Vrotix in tonight's episode. And that's me. So, Kels, let's go.
Hi, I am Kels. I am back again as Kasra. I am a writer and now apparently a voice actor as well. So I am excited for this episode. I will pass the baton to Tiani.
Hey there, I'm Tiani. I'm playing Boise. I am also a voice actor. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pass it over to Hannah.
Award-winning audiobook narrator.
I know, Tiani gets nominated for awards every year, and Tiani's like, yeah, you know what, voice sound.
Boise.
Right, there's literally so much more to say.
The voice of Boise award winner. We have royalty in the house. My goodness.
Get out.
On Pissel, I just do a little bit of the sound designing here and there. Sometimes I have voice act. Sometimes my noises are really gentle. So, don't worry about a thing.
She said a little bit. You know what? Y'all get her after this episode. Right. Thank you, Tara. Go ahead.
Just wait.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yes. Kels is also a published author, does some amazing work. Yes. So, I mean, everybody, yeah, exactly, Synaptic. Everybody was I Talk Too Much Academy as well. I love it. What up, Gerald? So happy you guys are here. So, y'all, we did it. We are here at the Vampire Beginnings episode 7 finale after an incredible cliffhanger. I know some of you have gotten a chance to listen to the episode. Who hasn't listened to the episode? Tiani, have you gotten a chance to listen to it?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, snap. Okay, Tara, did you listen to it or did you just wait?
No, I wanted to be surprised. So these are real world reactions.
Okay. Every beginning has an ending. Yo, Synaptic, it's hilarious you said that because last night as we finished putting the final mixes together, I literally put that gif of it's done and a dead Neo on the in the Discord. I was like, it is done. That's how I felt. That's literally how I felt getting this finished. But it was, man, and we'll get into it more, but does anybody have any initial thoughts before we dive into the finale? Anything that you're excited about, anything that you're expecting, anything that you're dreading? Are you worried that I've killed your character? Talk to me.
There's always that worry with you, Crystal.
That's true.
valid. I can't
Right.
even. I can't even front on that.
because I'm
That's so
getting
funny.
yelled. I'm getting yelled at by Tara in private messages, so now I'm just giggling.
Right. Will Hannah give us another Mako moment tonight? Like spoilers for Legacy, maybe a little bit. We don't know.
man.
Like we don't know. What about you? What the rest of y'all? What are y'all excited about? Looking forward to? Questions for you as well, chat. Tell us in chat. What are you excited about? What are you looking forward to?
I'm really excited for the action. You know, we had a little bit of the family action, you know, the interpersonal drama between like the main characters and their pining and such, and then also the family drama. And then we got to see a little bit of the vampire drama, but now with episode 7 it's like there's already been so much drama, can we take it up some more? And then the answer is yes, because why not in the last episode. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how everything comes together, because I had the opportunity to read opposite Makonda during one of the sessions, so I vaguely remember a little bit of, you know, things going on, and I was like, "Oh man, this is wild stuff here." But and then I recorded with Adam, so I that was hilarious. So I know a little bit there, but to hear everything put together, I'm really excited just to hear the whole episode as one and to see how it comes through. So I know it's going to be awesome.
Oh, yay. Yay. Oh, also, everybody, we got to yell at Delvin because I released an episode and then I didn't get my Delvin text message this morning from 4-star Delvin. So I'm actually like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what is he doing? So somebody send Delvin a message and be like, bro, what's up? What's up, 4-star Delvin? What about the rest of y'all?
I'm just ready to hear it all come together.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited to hear it all come together.
Excellent.
Yeah, because I remembered what I recorded and a little bit before that, because I did record with everybody. So I was kind of just like listening to how it's going. And so it's like, okay, what's else is happening between whatever it is I'm doing? And yeah, I want to see what goes on with somebody's shifty council members. Right. Yeah, just like I said, see how this brings it all together to an end, because it says it's a beginning, but this has to end somehow. So yeah.
Babe, what is there anything that you are really looking forward to, like you're really proud of tonight? You know, like not spoilery, but like is there anything you can hint at that you're like, man, I can't wait them to hear how I'm gonna just mess up their eardrums tonight?
I was telling Crystal, I think, yesterday, where every time there's like a new script for something and I read it and it says like noise of cricket hopping across the stage, I'll read it and I'll be like, okay. Or sound of planetary alarm. Okay. So my favorite thing is reading these and figuring out how the fuck and then doing it. So I'm really excited for y'all to hear some of this shit I've made up.
We've been like talking about it in Discord and sharing like little screen caps over like on Twitter and like Facebook. So I don't know if you've like heard any of our stories, but Hannah created this one thing, and poor Torin wanted to rip off their headphones. I was sitting here looking at her like, you know, it's yeah. Yes, the why is it wet? That's one of them. That's one of them. Like, I didn't write it, but Hannah just does such an incredible job, because when and I realized this so much writing this particular script and then trying to sound design it, because I was like, first of all, Crystal, you was writing this and you didn't think about like ambiance. I'm so tired of fucking trying to put together ambiance. My fuck. And listen, if you're out there and you're doing sound effects, here's some things that will make you a lot of money. I'm going to tell you right now. Are you ready? More women making war noises and fighting. More men crying and making pain sounds. Flip those tropes right on their head. Give me sound effects. More sci-fi sound effects that do not sound harsh in my ears and sound like they came from the 80s. We need more futuristic cityscapes, soundscapes. there is plenty of, men going, woo, woo, that oorah shit, and there's not enough of women doing it. Like, women have never been in the fucking military. Like, you fucking kidding me right now? More of that, more saluting sounds, more sounds of what happens after a battle, more sounds of a military preparing to fight that sounds futuristic. Basically, we did a lot more futuristic sounds because this was real hard. It was real hard to score some of this, y'all. It was real.
More sounds of something being gently placed on a table and not slammed on a table.
Right. Like trying to find like a pen drop sound effect that didn't sound like somebody was like doing this from like all the way up here. I'm like, or you could just set the pen down and record that.
And just
little things like that. So if you are into sound effects, money, dog, that will make you some money. I guarantee it. Because I know I'm not the only creator that does sci-fi, so I guarantee that'll make you some money. But what Hannah, ended up putting together was incredible because I just write. I'm like, I'm just gonna let my imagination do some shit, and now we're sitting here trying to score it, and I'm like, fuck. Hannah's like, hang on, hold my beer, hold my coffee, hold my tea. I got it. Which is incredible. So, does everybody have their snacks? You got your drink? Anybody got to pee? If I gotta do it now, because we about to jump into this. Are y'all ready?
Favorite by the fridge. I got the coffee.
Yeah, I got my tissues just in case. All right, y'all ready to do this? Here it is. Y'all have been waiting so long. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Vampire Beginnings, episode 7, the finale. We're doing it right now. Let's go.
Alexa!
I know.
The barricade won't hold much longer.
I know. Has he reported in?
Not yet. He will, or I'll beat his ass for making you worry.
Just another minute. I'm almost finished.
You don't have to catalog this. We're not losing.
Just in case.
I'll get the transport ready.
Thank you, Boise. Please. Mother Moon, protect him. Just a little longer. Please. Protect him the way you did before. This story is almost at its end. So is Nomoria, according to the latest war report. Perhaps my mother, Valoria, was right about me. As cities on Nomoria are overtaken, as the walls around my stronghold fail, here I am, in my hubris, writing my story, because for once, I wanted the words written about me to come from my own hand. Let this story serve as a record of what happened here. To the Galactic Federation, if you receive this message in time, Nomoria calls for aid. SVTDC, if you receive this message in time, send us your best. London, Dante, Lexi, Arya, my dearest Lilith, we need your help.
Put your headphones on and let's begin. Pulled from the tales of the forgotten archives, we bring you Vampire Beginnings, the finale.
One of these crystals is mine? There are so many.
Yes,
According to what we've learned, these are the soul crystals of everyone on Nomoria. When you're close to yours, it will glow.
Soul crystal? What does that mean?
It means get your crystal and get in the machine.
Boise.
The Ori aren't waiting for his questions.
I know. Apparently, it contains the memories of every life you lived. We don't know why you need it before you get inside the Holen, only that you do. I motioned at the octahedron with the dull slab of crystal that separated the top and bottom pyramid-shaped tips.
Right. Sorry, Boise. Moving faster.
Thank you.
Raegel walked quickly round the cave, searching. But he was right. There were a lot of crystals. When Boise wasn't checking for updates on her problem, she paced. I stood still, watching him. Whether this worked or not, Nomoria, was in trouble. No one, not one race had beat the Ori. You ran, or you died. I knew my kind. They would want to defend this planet. To try. So did I. But I watched him. Not a graceful bone in his body. Trying to tiptoe around crystals. His brow furrowed in concentration. Tension in the corded muscle of his neck. A place I found I liked kissing. How could I protect him if this didn't work? How could I protect him if it did?
The council is convening.
Good.
They're asking for you.
Don't respond. They can start preliminaries while we...
Got it!
Finally.
It's pretty. All right. Where do I put it?
Just hold it. And get inside.
Then what?
We're not sure.
Oh. Right, here we go.
We're sure there's no control panel? Something?
Not that I could find, but I'm fairly certain that bitch you killed in Anderi either destroyed some records or are still hiding some.
When will we receive the shipment from... Valoria's off-world storage?
It's going to take a few more days. Her lackey is fighting us for entry despite clan law.
She was good at commanding loyalty.
She was good at manipulating.
Yes, she was. While we discussed the continuing annoyance that was fucking Valoria, Raegel laid down on the crystal slab. For what felt like long, drawn-out moments of time we did not have, nothing happened.
You sure I'm not supposed to do some...
The Holland began glowing, a beautiful shade of red that was nearly blinding. It matched the color of the crystal Raegel held.
Whoa. That feels... nice.
What do you mean it feels... The color of the Holland got brighter, and I was forced to turn my gaze away.
Hey, it's open.
Raegel, what do you see? When I could finally look back at the device, the top had descended, making it a true octahedron shape. Either Raegel was closed inside, or it had... Raegel? Raegel? Can you hear me? I moved closer to the machine. No blood. He wasn't screaming. I took both as a good sign. The only thing I could hear was a faint hum that was strangely soothing. Being this close to the Holland, I could also see what looked like a faint translucent force field surrounding the structure. Strange.
Found the control panel.
Boise walked around the Holland, standing at the north side. I followed her. A holographic screen appeared and hovered in front of us. It showed an outline of Raegel inside the device. At the top was his name. But underneath, something odd.
Soul crystal connected. Welcome, Raegel Damaris. Processing. Previous lifetime found. Teo Sylvan. Processing.
No. No fucking way that jackass was a vampire.
Apparently he was.
Wow.
Soul is currently human. DNA structure broken. Would you like to repair DNA and give access to previous soul records?
Goddess, this could work. Yes. Yes, computer repair and give access.
Processing. Voice pattern recognized. Aura scanning commencing. Please hold still.
I didn't know what aura scanning was, but I did stand still, I was encased in a translucent blue light. I'd been scanned by drones before, but this was very different. This felt welcoming.
Processing. Record found. Welcome back, Alexa Virus. Accepted. Soul access granted. DNA repair commencing.
The holographic screen changed. I was no healer. I did not understand any of the technical data that scrolled rapidly. I could only guess it was working?
Something about all this is bothering me.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about the Elders. All this bullshit happened 4,000 years ago, right?
If the dates on the files are correct, yes. I know. The Elders would have been alive during it.
Which means they knew what we would find in Andari's and Valoria's files. Which means none of this makes any sense. If they didn't want us to know, they wouldn't have approved the inquiry. If they did want us to know, why not tell us? What's the point of all this theater?
I haven't come up with a good answer for that either.
This is a lot of Vugan shit hitting the engine at once.
Historical records online. Would you like to access?
Huh. Maybe we'll get answers to your questions.
Or this is what we weren't supposed to find out, and the Elders will kill us.
Better them than the Ori.
Honestly, I'd prefer neither.
No argument there. But...
I know. Go ahead.
Yes. Computer, I would like to access...
What the sun are you doing, Alexa?
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
We should have handled this ourselves.
You don't trust Alexa?
This has little to do with her. She is still a child. We have more pressing concerns.
We are in agreement that the Ori are an urgent matter. However, a history we have no memory of is cause for equal concern.
This is courageous shit. I've yet to see any proof that these records, which are little more than half-assed attempts at oral histories, recorded on technology we don't even use anymore, are true. We are the Elders, and I have lived on Nomoria my whole life. I have no memory of a time of peace between vampires and humans. Such a history does not exist.
We have all seen the statues in the Akashic Cave. That suggests it is not a lie.
It does not suggest it was a mere 4,000 years ago. For all we know, this is a tale from the days of the Great Sorina.
That is a possibility, yes, though it does not answer all questions. Regardless, I am at the cave and my scouts tell me Andre is already there. His actions suggest he is hiding something more. I and the rest of the Elders want to know what it is.
A simple matter we could have taken care of ourselves. Bring Andare to me, and he will tell me everything.
He is well respected by several clans, Mona. We must move with care. And if he does have the capability of altering memories to such a scale that is even more cause for caution...
His arrogance would never allow him to hide such magic from us. We waste precious time with false tales when we should be preparing for the Ori.
We will handle both. I will collect everyone and return to the council. We will discuss all issues then.
Very well. If Andare did find a way to tamper with the memories of the Elders, he will wish he was born human.
If we do not empower humans, we won't win against the Ori.
You don't know that!
Do you think I've spent my entire life fighting to not understand war?
You're not the only vampire who has seen war, and it's clear the stench of humans clouds your judgment for what is best for Nomoria.
Oh, please. You don't care about Nomoria. You care about yourself.
I care about vampires. What I don't give two shits about is humans.
Clearly, considering what you did to them.
I won't apologize for that. They lost. It's done. You don't get to decide to reverse it because you've got a new puppy.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm going to reverse it because I didn't spend my life sitting on my ass pretending to accomplish something. We will not beat the Ori without the humans. Period.
Listen here, you bitch.
No. Call her that again. I dare you.
Or what, lackey?
You will show her the respect she deserves as your fellow councilman, or I will beat your ass worse than you beat your humans.
Then she damn well better acknowledge there is a council and she can't do whatever the fuck she wants.
Why can't I? You clearly did.
Get away from the control panel, Alexa. Now. Last warning.
Andre brought a small entourage of his personal guard with him, and they raised their weapons at Boise and I. Boise's eyes began to glow, the telltale sign of her charging her magic. If it's a fight he wanted, he would damn well get one. Tell your men to stand down, or yours is the next clan I'll conquer.
Enough!
Celiana marched into the cave with the vampire high guard flanking her. She looked furious, and I couldn't blame her. But before any of us could argue further...
Process complete.
All eyes turned towards the Holland as it began separating again. Raegel blinked his eyes open and focused his gaze on me. He smiled.
Hi.
The relief that left me dropped my shoulders. I smiled back at him. Hi, yourself. How do you feel?
What have you done, Alexa?
I said enough, Andre. It is clear what has been done. Let us find the results of it.
Raegel sat up. I saw no physical changes, but there was something different. Something I couldn't put my finger on. He got off the slab, still holding his crystal, but looked down at himself, as if he was curious too. Raegel?
Alexa. This feels... well... You know what? I'll show you.
He took off, and he was fast. He moved faster than some vampires. Incredible. He launched himself atop one of the statues, moving with more agility than I'd ever seen from him, jumping from one side to the next before landing at my side gracefully, and with a grin.
We've got so much to talk about.
Historical records downloaded. Would you like them transferred to your device?
No!
Yes!
Enough! Both of you!
Mistress Celiana, I beg you.
Alexa, tell that computer to send a copy of those records to all of the Vampire Council.
Do not do this. Let the past die. We took humans' power for a reason.
Not a good reason. You wanted more power. And you didn't like asking permission from your food source.
You don't know shit, you...
Actually, I do. I was there.
It was with great pleasure I watched the sneer fall off of Andare's face. He stared hard at Raegel, as if seeing him in a new light.
Toes.
Andere? That hurt. Alexa, come in. Stronghold Viris, come in. Can you read me? Damn. Andere, is that you?
Raegel? Well, fuck.
Where are the others?
I told them to run. Is he dead?
I looked to the left and saw 3 dead bodies. Not Nomorians. The Ori. Yeah, they're dead. How drained are you?
Drained enough I can't move this fucking thing!
I'll get it. Can you walk?
I'll feel better in a moment. Thank you, Raegel. And, well, sorry.
For what? Some vampires just don't change. But to be fair, change was hard for humans too. I let Andere get away with his dick move because he would need his strength if we were going to get out of here. But after about 5 seconds, I shoved him off.
That's better.
If you try that on a human again, and they kill you for it, it's your own fault.
Fair. But we're old friends.
Hardly. Is there anyone else trapped here?
No. They're all out. Even the humans.
Good. I know a way past their forces. Keep up.
I'm not as fast as you are.
Keep up. The sound of his cursing and heavy breathing behind me as he struggled to match my pace was a tiny victory I savored. Alexa, come in. Stronghold Virus, come in. If anyone can hear me, I've got Andere. The rest of the group in Sector 7 is out. If the weapon is ready, use it. I'm sorry. I know we've got a lot to talk about.
I'm not complaining. I touched his face, meeting his eyes, studying them, perhaps. He looked the same. He tasted the same. He kissed me the same. But there was something different. It wasn't only the physical strength I felt from him when he pressed me against the transport wall, but the way he carried himself now. There was a confidence he hadn't had before. You're different.
I know. I feel complete, I guess. Physically, I feel amazing, but it's more than that. I've got all this knowledge in my head now.
From Taos?
Yes. It's not his whole life, but what I do know is enough.
How bad was it? Before?
It wasn't. Well, not before the Anunnaki came. Vampires and humans living together, coexisting, we made it work. It wasn't perfect, but Alexa Nomoria was thriving. It was so much more than it is now.
You might be called upon to speak to the council about what you know. Are you ready to do that?
Of course. This is it. Isn't it? This meeting is going to decide what comes next for humans.
Yes. And the Ori are a week away.
That's a lot to deal with, and not enough time.
I know. I'm going to make this right. Whatever the consequence. But if I can't get the majority to agree with me...
You will.
But if I can't, we'll make arrangements. For you. And for my humans in Clan Virus.
What kind of arrangements?
I'll make sure you and the humans of my clan get off Nomoria and are sent somewhere safe.
I'm not leaving you.
Raegel, this isn't a game.
No, it's not. It's a partnership. I love you, Alexa Virus. Do you hear me? I love you. So unless you tell me you don't feel the same, there is not a Vugan in the wildlands that will keep me from you. Well, not anymore.
I was not prepared for the effect those words would have on me. It had been a long time since I'd loved someone, or wanted to be loved in return. I closed my eyes, unable to stop the silent tear that ran down my face. Another sensation I had not experienced in hundreds of years. He didn't say anything else, waiting for me. But I felt his gentle hand on my face, brushing away my tear, his lips on my forehead. Raegel,
We're 10 minutes out. We got a plan for when we walk in there with him.
Amazing timing as ever, Boise.
Ugh.
I cleared my throat, touched Raegel's hand on my face, and gave him a small smile. A promise I hoped he would understand, that we would have to finish this conversation later. We do. Call Niku.
This council is now in session. We have many urgent matters before us, so I will remind all that tonight the patience of the elders is short. You will stay on topic and conduct yourselves befitting a member of this council. Am I clear?
The 5 elders, the oldest vampires on Nomoria, sat on a platform slightly elevated from the rest of us. 7 council members, from the top 7 clans of Nomoria, stood at podiums that formed a crescent moon in front of the elders. Our silence was acknowledgement of Celiana's words.
Very well.
Fellow vampires, I am frankly appalled. We had no right to do this. If there was balance, if there was peace...
You weren't there, Thessa. But your mother was. Night Goddess, rest her soul, and she agreed with me. With us. Vampires weren't the only ones dissatisfied with the status of things. Someone had to strike first, and it was only a matter of time.
Elders, you were there during this time of unrest. I would hear your wisdom on this. Why was this necessary? I kept my gaze respectfully on the 5 eldest vampires in Nomoria, but Andare stood at the podium next to mine. I could see from the corner of my eye the way his hands tightened around the stone. His fear had not lessened. Strange. When my full attention returned to the elders, they were still silent. Some looked at each other, likely communicating telepathically over their neural links. What was going on?
You, human. What is your name?
Raegel.
And you carry the memories of Taos Sylvan.
I was he a lifetime ago, yes.
And now you have the strength of a vampire.
Yes, thanks to the Holland. I am as humans were before the war.
It is disgraceful that we even allow this human to speak here.
I was once a vampire. I predate the existence of the current incarnation of this council and of you. If your father was still alive, Armand, he'd be ashamed of you.
Excuse me?
Your father was a proud member of the council on joint relations between humans and vampires.
Lies!
Elders, is that true? My question was met with silence. I stole a glance around the chamber. My fellow councilmen were just as confused as I to the elders' silence and deference to Raegel. Did they not know? How could they not know?
You say you were Taos. Do you know me?
Taos knew you all, and you knew him. Don't you remember?
We will ask the questions. While I held great respect for Taos Sylvan, I am not convinced you carry the memories of the man I knew.
If you'd like, Celiana, I could tell you a lot about an incident on Brora 8X2 when you were 512 or so.
How would you?
Silence, human. The personal affairs of the elders are not to be discussed in a public forum. You should know the workings of this council.
This council did not exist 4,000 years ago.
Why are we letting a human speak to the elders? He shouldn't be here. I motion that we move to the more important concern that is the Ori. We can deal with Alexa and this abomination of a human later.
That is us to decide, Andre. Not you.
The threat of the Ori is more important than a history lesson.
Silence, Andare. You, human, speak of what led to the supposed war.
Andare is correct that tensions were high between vampires and humans. We weren't able to understand why it started, but extreme factions emerged on both sides of the aisle. A small but loud coalition of humans began to see vampires as a cancer, and even humans who consented to feed vampires were looked down upon. At the same time, a small council of vampires formed. began to see humans as nothing more than food and wanted them all brought under heel. But we were managing it until the Anunnaki arrived.
A very rose-colored way of looking at the tensions of the time.
It's the truth.
I'm embarrassed. I'm fucking embarrassed. We lived for centuries and we learned nothing. You let an extreme faction of our race talk you into war? How many vampires opposed you and died? How many vampires did you let the Anunnaki kill just so you could have a fucking buffet?
If we hadn't sided with the Anunnaki, the humans would have. The humans didn't want to coexist. They wanted us dead. What would you have had me do?
Give in to peace and not fear. But I don't think they had to push you too hard, Andre. Did they?
According to the data downloaded from the Holland, something else occurred. What is this signal that was sent out for 7 nights?
Andre was suspiciously silent. I knew I was not the only one that could smell the fear radiating off of him.
I triangulated the position of the signal, Andre. It was sent out to the 7 great ruins.
The old pyramids?
Yep.
Let this go. The Ori...
Wait. There's an audio file here. We can play it.
Don't do this. Elders, I beg of you. There's nothing to learn from this past. Nothing to be gained. We must focus on what is right in front of us.
I think everyone on this council has a right to know what happened.
You don't want to help vampires, you want to help yourself.
Look in a fucking mirror, Andre.
Elders, we all know the value of history. It is why we revere you as great holders of knowledge. This is information that may predate you, and I would argue a vital part of our history. Furthermore, what is it that Councilman Andre is so afraid to let you hear?
I'm trying to protect you all!
I did not request your protection, Andre. I would like to hear this message.
We will allow the message to be played.
The past removed, the new begins. This way, the only way. This way, our way. This way, your right as a vampire. The past removed, the new begins. This way, always the way. This way, the only way.
This way, the only way. This way, your way.
The past removed, the new begins. The past removed, the new begins.
What the fuck?
It was startling. All of the elders began acting like Celiana, repeating the words of the message.
What's wrong with them? What the hell have you done, human?
Me? What could I have possibly done?
This isn't Raegel, you idiot. My eyes shot to Andares. His head was between his shoulders, his entire posture tense and defeated. By the moon goddess Andare, what did you do?
What I had to, Alexa. What we decided was best for vampires so someone like Teos could never infect us again. So we'd be safe from the humans who wanted to kill us.
Turn it off, Boise.
Boise turned off the message. Immediately, the elders returned to themselves. There was a mixture of emotions on their faces. Panic, disbelief, fury. And it was obvious once more. They were speaking to each other telepathically. But we all knew when they were finished, because every elder's eye turned in unison to Andare.
We remember.
Mona.
The poster in front of Andare exploded. He was levitated and ripped forward. Mona stood, catching him by the throat, her fangs bared.
How? How did you manipulate our minds?
Nefata. The Anunnaki.
The signal went to the pyramids. That would have transmitted the spell across Nomoria.
What are we saying here? That Andare not only started a war that resulted in the lives of countless vampires, but altered our memories as well?
Andre was a victim of his parents' cruelty, as was Valeria. The war was their parents' doing.
But not the traitorous act of our memories and all that befell our kind because of it. I will drain you to an inch of your life and chain you to my cellar. You will suffer the torture of the sun, but you will not die. I will feed off you for centuries, and it will still not repay your transgressions.
With respect, elders, why do we even care? Humans are food. There is no denying this. There is no getting around it. I don't give a damn how strong they were. I will not ask my food permission whether or not I am allowed to survive. Period. If a peace between humans and vampires existed, it is no peace I would ever want.
This way of thinking has sentenced us to death. We will need humans to defend against the RI, and what is the likelihood they will help us now?
Nonsense. If we can't beat the RI, we'll abandon Nomoria and start over elsewhere.
This is our home.
We can find another.
I will not abandon this planet.
You won't abandon your humans. And that's fine. I don't give a shit about you, your clan, or your allies. I will take my clan and my slaves, and we are leaving.
No, you're not.
Excuse me?
Listen to me. All of you. Set aside what you think of my ideals. I know war. I fought not just for Nomoria, but for others in the galaxy. The Ori are a cancer, and they will continue to consume and take one planet after another until there is nowhere for anyone to hide. Who is more suited than us, than vampires, and yes, the humans of Nomoria, to stop them before it's too late? Before the Ori take too much and can never be stopped? Don't you care about your bloodline, Armand? About your children? Are you that self-serving?
I don't give...
She's right. Please.
We will deal with him, Mona. Let him speak.
I will not beg for my survival from human or Ori. Nor will I abandon Nomoria. I have visited worlds that were stripped bare by the vermin that is the Ori. I have seen nations fall. We would be doing a great service to our children, to the galaxy, and lifting our status in the Galactic Council if we were to remove the Ori threat.
There it is.
Don't be a child, Niku. Am I wrong?
I think after what you did, your clan should be split between us, and your daily sun torture broadcast across Nomoria.
It was the only way to keep the peace. Do you know the level of unrest after the war? It would only have been a matter of time before another started.
Because you decided your way was the only way. You had no right to make that choice for us all.
I had every right. I am vampire. That fucking joint council was an abomination. And your hands aren't clean, Alexa Virez. Nefarta, your grandmother, was the most outspoken of us all. She was a pioneer and a visionary, and she would spit at the sight of what you've let her clan become.
You talk a tough game now, Andare. But I remember what you were like as a young one. You did not share these ideals. It wasn't until your parents' death...
Speak of them again, and I will kill you.
You will do nothing, Andare.
Past transgressions aside, we still cannot win a war against the Ori without the humans. And we have no allies in the Galactic Council that would aid us. Raegel, you spoke of a faction that wanted to terminate vampires. I imagine that faction is the majority of humans now. How do we get them on our side to fight this war?
It's a fair question. I've been asking for several weeks among my kind if they would take freedom without retaliation. Some would, some wouldn't. You will find those that haven't been so badly mistreated more willing than others. But I cannot speak for all.
Of course. Then we are at an impasse. As much as I detest the thought of abandoning Nomoria, and I agree, Alexa, the Ori must be stopped. Perhaps it is the only course of action for now. Perhaps we're simply not ready.
Or we compromise.
A compromise? Are you all right, Niku?
I'm not the extremist that fucked with their own people for power.
Oh, but you enjoy the taste of your humans as much as I do. You're welcome.
What is your proposal, Niku?
I propose that Alexa lead our war council, and put together a tactical plan that informs us first what size of an army we would need for a chance to defeat the Ori. And if there are any vampires that wish to abandon Nomoria like the cowards they are, they'd be allowed to do so.
You can call me what you like. I don't care. My clan will be leaving, as I said.
Fine. Leave if you want, Armand. But you are not taking your humans.
The son, I'm not.
I did not stutter. You will surrender them peacefully, or I will take them from you by force.
I'm not afraid of you, Alexa. You will not find my clan so easy to conquer.
I've heard that line before. Many times. From clans that are now mine.
Alexa.
With the utmost respect, Mistress Celiana, I am done. I am done defending this position against madness. This council has already agreed that our current way of doing things is not sustainable. We needed to change. Here it is being forced down our throats, and still we argue why we're choking. It's enough. We had peace, equality, a thriving civilization. By the goddess, those records spoke of a galactic respect you as elders should now remember. A respect we no longer have. Coexistence is the only way forward. The only way to save our race and others from extinction. I will not debate this point anymore. If Armand wants to run, let him. If other vampires show themselves cowards, let them go. But if we grant that mercy to vampires, we must grant that mercy to humans, or we deserve no seat on any galactic council. We are either better than the Ori and the Anunnaki, or we aren't. Choose. Choose now. But the time for debate is over. Because frankly, we don't have the fucking time.
And the humans who want vampires extinct the same way the Ori do? Will you speak so passionately to them, Alexa?
I will. And I know of other humans who will too. Make no mistake, humans deserve their anger. They deserve a lot more. And one day, we all have to face that reckoning. But you might be surprised what happens when you simply give someone a choice over their life. Tao saw what you saw as a boy, Andare. We could have healed the rift if you'd only trusted us. Trusted him.
I wish I could believe that. I really do.
I support Niku and Alexa's proposal.
Then we shall put it to a formal vote.
Them faster or be put inside them. Your choice.
Is all ready?
Yes. We will launch through the wormhole shortly.
Do you know what I've always wished?
Make your desires known, and I will bring them to you. In death.
I've always wished to see their faces when we send our arrival package.
On the next planet, we will change our arrival strategy, so you may.
Thank you, Vrotex.
Ori! Prepare for launch! Let the future dead of Nomoria know that we, the Ori, come for them!
Isbay sat across from me, reading the condensed report we'd compiled to update them on Nomoria's history and current events. I had to give Isbay credit. Their face did not give anything away as they finished reading. They looked thoughtful.
That's a lot.
It is.
What are you asking for, Alexa? Why show me this?
For one, because I owe you an apology.
You don't.
No, I do. You were right. Everything you said to me before I sent you away.
You still thought of me as a friend, even if there was an imbalance of power. I knew that, and I betrayed that friendship. So let's just say we both sucked and call it good, okay?
Okay. I need your help. We can't beat the Ori without humans. Without restoring humans to what you once were.
I figured. How are you going to repair us en masse?
We believe we can repair the pyramids and use them to send out a signal.
Are all vampire clans prepared to give humans freedom?
We're not going to give them a choice. Most are in agreement after learning what happened, but admittedly not all. Still, they should follow the orders of the elders.
It's going to be messy. Asking for a war alliance 5 seconds after learning about this is a lot. Humans don't remember the past like vampires do, or the elders do. We don't remember our role in our own subjugation or a time of coexistence.
What if you could?
You mean the soul crystals?
Yes. I don't want to erase what's been done, Isbay. I want to try to heal it. I want the promise of peace and what we could be together to be worth working towards, worth healing for. But if we're going to have that chance, if we want that chance, we have to stand together against the Ori.
I can't speak for the whole of humanity, but if I was going to propose something to a human council, it would be to release us, repair us, and let each clan speak for themselves.
Meaning?
Let your humans decide what they want. Let every clan decide that. My lived experience is going to be a lot different than the experience of a human from Clan Viscardi. We may not want the same things, despite the threat of the Ori. After each clan decides, then all human clans can convene as a whole and decide if we want to ally with the vampires to fight the Ori.
Time isn't on our side.
I get it, but vampires don't get to decide what comes next for humans. You have to let us make our own choices and hope we all do better this time. For Nomoria.
All right. I've already drafted a peace treaty for my clan. Raegel has it. I'll tell the council that every human clan will decide for themselves what comes next, and we'll create a neutral ground for all human clans to convene to discuss your next steps. No vampires will be present. If any human wants to leave Nomoria, they can. We've reached out to the Galactic Council and they're willing to take on Nomorian refugees.
Thank you, Alexa.
What for?
Being willing to change. Because I think you would have pushed for this, even if the Ori weren't breathing down our necks. That's not nothing.
I might not have. Not with the same fervor. Not if I hadn't fallen in love.
Something about that one, huh?
Yes. Yes, there is.
What the fuck is that?
Nothing good. Boise.
A fucking wormhole opened up in the atmosphere. We think missiles came out of them. City barricade is up.
What did they strike?
Nothing yet. We're tracking. There's one above the dome.
Shoot it down.
System is arming. What the fuck?
Even in my home, I could hear the startled cries of my clan. I got up quickly, walking over to the balcony and pushing open the doors. By the moon goddess.
Is that blood?
Our barricade was an energetic dome that surrounded my city. When activated, it glowed a faint translucent blue. But that color was drowned out by the red mist raining upon it. Even through the barricade, my vampiric senses could smell it. Blood. Yes. And bone.
Are you fucking kidding me? The Ori launched missiles over our cities full of blood and bone.
Raegel is ready to leave with you, Isbay. Work fast. We don't have a lot of time.
Raegel's out. He's got Andre with him. The War Council gave the order to launch the weapon.
Good. Good. Let's...
Alexa! It's done!
What's done, Cassra?
You were on the battlefield. Cassra and Rivetta were working on a modification to our armor suits.
Rivetta was a vampire and one of our best scientists.
Not working out anymore! Armor's done! It uses the light of the moon and the sun, and it stops the Ori from absorbing your life force. Not forever, but enough to fight.
How long?
The less physical damage you take, the longer it works. Max charge right now is about 30 minutes.
That's a lifetime. How many suits are equipped?
All of them! Software update, baby! Nanites are so freaking cool.
Yes, they are. Cassra, thank you.
This is for Nomoria.
I know, but I can still thank you. Because you deserve to hear it.
You know what? You're right. I'll take that thanks. Excuse me. Give him hell, Alexa. For all of us.
Count on it. Boise.
I know that look. New plan?
Oh, yeah. If they're pounding so hard on that barricade, it would be rude not to go and meet them, wouldn't it?
You know what? I think it would.
Destruction is necessary, you know. Ori exists for this very purpose. And life. All life exists for the Ori. We adapt. We feed. We destroy.
Fuck off. You're nothing but an invasive species. I wouldn't feed off of you.
Barbaric. I don't even have to touch you to get what I want.
Then you'll never know the pleasure of ripping out someone's throats.
I liked it when the fight didn't leave them. The vampire was surrounded by loss. We'd taken his city. The ruins of the battle surrounded us. The buildings destroyed, the bodies in the street. Fire and smoke filled the skies so thick it threatened to drown out the light of the moons. My kind standing over the fallen, draining their life and all the organic matter in this city, as our presence did. This vampire lunged, but found nothing to grab. Clothes were beneath us, as was this vampire. Its teeth never came close to their mark on my neck. The flat of my palm struck its chest, the other closed in the fist I used to break its ribs. The crack of bone was intoxicating. The third strike, an upward thrust of my elbow that collided with the vampire's jaw, putting it back on the ground, where it belonged. I stepped on its chest. I have destroyed many planets. Some fight. All lose.
We'll see.
No. You won't.
We have simultaneously conquered the city of Alophis. Some escaped.
Let them run. Take the captured to the ship. They'll sustain us through our rest.
Our spies tell us they intend to launch a weapon in that sector.
Their attempts at resistance bore me. Do our forces continue to assault the barricade at the city of Iris?
Of course. It will break within the day.
I heard she's famous.
Then she should be captured and made to sustain us all. Perhaps I will cut her open to see what makes her so famous.
Yes. Yes! I think you should.
intel to your position. Tessa's clan is joining us.
Just you?
Both our human clans as well.
More good news.
We didn't treat our humans like shit. It helps. Have you heard from Raegel?
He's alive. So is Andare.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that fucking cockroach is still alive.
Andare will live to pay his penance. Or he will die in sacrifice to Nomoria. Both are acceptable.
We heard reports Elder Akal is dead. His clan is still fighting humans. So are 10 others by the latest counts.
Fools! All of them fools! Is Isbay's team available?
Yes.
Good. I will contact them. Celiana has already sent a vampire representative to Akal's clan.
All this infighting is fucking stupid.
Humans have a right to their anger and their retaliation, Boise.
I get it, but we can fight each other after we fuck up the Ori.
Humans aren't the only ones doing this. Clans Versum, Devorin, and Lenore all refused the Elder's orders.
If the Ori were not on my doorstep, I would cut out every vampire's tongue that defied our decree.
You just say the word and my squad and I can deal with those assholes real quick.
If I could spare you or your squad for it, I would have.
We can't fight 10 different wars. If we don't settle the civil disputes, we won't win this.
I know. Let's hope Celiana and the rest of the elders can get the rebelling vampire clans in line.
We will. One way or another. Focus on your battle. You have been under assault for 3 days, Alexa. How much longer will the barricade around your city hold?
Kasra and Ravetta's updates could not have come at a better time. We were ready to evacuate. Now we fight.
We have not won a battle with the Ori yet. Are you certain you trust these suit upgrades? I would not see you dead so early in this war.
I trust them both, Elder Mona. They'll work.
Good. Kill them all, Alexa. Leave none alive. Report back immediately when you have drenched the soil of Nomoria in Ori blood, and my armies and I will have our own fun with these barbaric creatures.
Count on it.
Moon Goddess, protect you all. For Nomoria.
I stepped off the transport with Boise. My army took their positions, and it was no longer comprised of only vampires. I'd been admittedly surprised the majority of the humans of my clan decided to stay and fight. Some left. Others were rightfully furious, and chose to stay but not ally with us in any way. I'd seen the underlying threat in their eyes. The promise that a reckoning was coming. I understood. I had not always been kind, but that reckoning would have to come later. Today, there was a battle to be won. Maybe our first, thanks to Kasra and Ravetta. Boise, tell Niku and Tessa's clan to flank the Ori. Have one of their human recon teams keep watch for reinforcements. We leave none alive to report back to the Ori how we managed to kill them all.
Sending orders now.
Listen to me, all of you. In this tiny moment of our lives, the only thing that matters is that we are Nomorian. That we love this planet. The only thing that matters is that you have made the courageous choice to defend your home. Fight for that. Fight for a future in which you can get to decide what you want for your lives. Fight for the ones you love. There is no greater honor than that. For Nomoria! Lower the barricade!
Get away from her!
Status.
No reinforcements inbound. Barricade is recharging back at 70%.
I'm taking video of the Ori retreating like fucking cowards, and I'm broadcasting it across the galaxy.
And then killing them, I hope.
Guaranteed. We've got this. None make it back.
How's your suit? Could have fought longer. They're not so fucking tough when they're not draining your life just by being near them.
Victory!
Have the automatons collect our dead from the battlefield and put them in transport. Instinct and a low hum that shouldn't be there drew my eyes to the tree line. 20 land vehicles with a symbol I did not recognize painted on the front were suddenly on the battlefield. Dread coursed through me.
Shields! Shields up, everyone! Death to all vampires! Death to the human traitors!
Alexa. She was still in her war transport, armor on, covered in blood and standing so very still. Her eyes were on a holographic projection, showing a very, very long list of names. The names of everyone who had died.
We beat back the Ori. Our first real victory. Didn't matter in the end. We still lost. 20 suicide bombers. Thessa is dead. Our forces. We lost more to the bombers than the Ori. I don't blame them. I don't. I just wish. I hoped. This was an impossible task. We should have given humans freedom sooner. I should have done something sooner. I should have seen what we were doing was wrong sooner. Maybe then.
Come with me.
I can't.
Trust me. Come with me. Look at them all, Alexa. Really look. What do you see?
At first, I saw nothing but the dead. Automatons bringing bodies off transports. There were so many. We were not able to gather them all in one trip. I watched as an automaton laid a body on the ground next to another. In front of those bodies, I saw a couple. No, a group. Not just human. Vampire, too. They were crying together. Hands held, praying to the sun and moon goddess. My throat tightened. My eyes burned. Boise and Niku stood together, but Isbay stood with them, next to Boise, holding Boise's hand, Isbay's head on Boise's shoulder.
In the last hour, word of your victory spread, and what happened after spread to the other clans. 3 clan battles have stopped, Alexa. They're making peace to fight the Ori. Don't give up yet. Don't you dare.
It wasn't my victory. It would have been impossible without Khosra and Rivetta.
Human and vampire working together. The way it used to be, the way it can be. It can. We're going to stop the Ori. We're going to heal our people, and we're going to see Nomoria have a new, bright future.
I finally looked at him. Really looked at him. He was a mess. The same as I was. But he was alive. And despite the tragedy of the day, that determined spark lit up his eyes. Like always. I framed his face between my hands. I love you. I haven't told you that enough.
You don't have to say it. I know. but I don't mind hearing it.
He pulled the faint smile to my face. I knew what people lost in war. The evidence was all around me. But I still had him. And that was a gift. A blessing. I did not know if I deserved it. I kissed him. A promise of more later.
Here's what I choose.
We watched as Castra moved through the crowd, voice raised, looking at everyone. A strength and confidence in her posture I'd not yet seen from her. The crowd quieted to look at her.
I choose to live my life freely, my way. I'm not a slave to vampires anymore. And now that I'm finally free, I'll be damned if I let hate and fear dictate the rest of my life. Vampires were wrong for what they did to us. But so is this. Humans killing humans? For what? Vampires have no right over us anymore. And neither do those fucking extremists. They don't speak for me, and they don't get to decide for the rest of us. We could have won today. Instead, we lost. We lost friends. We lost family. Don't let that slide. We have a chance at a real life, bigger than our wildest dreams, but only if we save Nomoria first. So let's fucking do that, okay?
For Nomoria!
I let go of Raegel's hand, approaching Castra. There was the pain of loss in her eyes, one that mirrored my own. We both lost friends today, people that matter to us, but the bravery of her words deserved recognition and respect, especially from my kind. I took a knee in front of her and closed fist over my chest in salute. Thank you, Castra. Thank all of you for giving vampires a chance to make this right, to fight with you for Nomoria. I did not expect others to follow my lead, but I was proud and albeit surprised when Boise mimicked my steps. Niku followed, until all the vampires in my army, in the streets, had taken a knee and a salute. I could not see him just then, but I could feel Raegel's smile.
Oh, wow. You're welcome. Now please get up. This is really cool, but also really weird.
Well, if you're going to continue to give speeches like that, you should get used to the attention.
Well, I was part of the Alexa Virez's clan. I learned a thing or two.
Castra smiled back. And, perhaps in that moment, at least one of many wounds could begin to heal.
Don't cry. Are we not kinder than vampires? Are you not grateful that I will never touch you? You'll never feel the pain of my teeth. So many of you were bred to feed a superior race, were you not? Well, here we are.
For we have lost.
Impossible. We are here.
Our forces outside of the city of Virez, they're gone.
All of them?
Yes.
How?
We don't yet know. Our scholars theorize they have found a way to block our power.
As others have in the past. Find out how they were able to accomplish this, and we will simply adapt. Withdraw all forces but those needed to accomplish this task.
I will see to it, personally.
Good.
Say it again.
Say what?
You know what?
Oh, I thought I didn't need to say it.
You don't. But what if I...
Raegel. I'm close.
I can feel it. Say it. Please.
I love you.
It's nice. Not hearing the bombs.
I'd almost gotten used to the sound.
Really? Is that what it's like, being a conqueror?
I suppose. The Ori weapons of war aren't nearly as loud as the Anunnakis were. You scared me today.
I know. I'm sorry.
Andere's life isn't worth yours.
Well, I certainly wasn't in Sector 7 for him. I might have skipped it entirely if I'd known he was the only one there. Kinda shocked Mona hadn't killed him yet.
She wants to. So do I. So does most of the council. The only thing keeping him alive is the small saving grace he's willing to fight the Ori.
Borrowed time. Oh well, fuck him. Let's talk about you and how utterly gorgeous you are.
Oh, we don't have the time. The War Council convenes shortly.
It's daytime. Vampires should be sleeping with their very hot human partners. How's the book?
I'm still telling the galaxy what an arrogant shit you are. One who also likes making me worry, if that's what you're asking.
Good to know everything is still right in the world. Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why start it the way you did? Your book.
Honesty. It should start with the truth of what I thought and felt, and how that changed because of you. He smiled more often now, even in the midst of the war and chaos. And I secretly thrilled that most of his smiles were just for me, like the one he was giving me now.
Do I taste better now that I'm fit?
Better dressed and frequently showered, too.
I do love that shower.
You taste the same. Delicious.
Flattery won't make me love you any more than I already do.
Oh? What will? There was a mischievous look on his face, one I'd seen before. I almost laughed as he disappeared under the sheets. We don't have time.
You can send Boise in your place, can't you?
Oh, she'll love that.
Well, just blame me.
How was the meeting?
I'm going to say something you're not going to like.
All right.
You've got to leave Nomoria.
You're right. I don't like that. We're not giving up, Boise.
No, we're not. But the council discussed it, and we all agree. We can't win this without help. Nomoria doesn't have allies, but you do.
I sent messages.
Ones we don't know when they'll get, or if the Ori intercepted. Alexa, you've got to go. Convince your allies to help us and bring them back here, as many as you can.
We have the suits now.
We spoke to a member of the Galactic Council. Other planets have done the same, found a way to temporarily block the Ori's abilities. The Ori always find a way around it. They adapt.
Fuck! How much time?
Unknown. Listen, we can hold them off, But we won't win. Not with half the fucking clans fighting a civil war. And even if they weren't fighting, we can't do this alone. You've got to go.
You can't ask me to leave you here. To leave my clan and my people to fight without me. What if I don't get back in time?
Get back in time?
But what if I don't?
Then the best of us survived.
I don't deserve that.
You do. It's because of you and that jackass. Nomoria finally has the change it needs. Shit timing with the Ori, but whatever. Alexa, you can do this.
If I go, you better find a way to keep me updated.
I will.
And you better not fucking die, Boise. I mean it.
I don't plan on it. Trust and believe that.
I wouldn't be half the person I am without you. I'm not the only one who's the best of us.
Debatable. I don't like humans as much as you do.
But who says I like humans?
Oh, stop it. You're in love with one, and you're fucking one. Loudly, might I add. It's gross. So please, for the love of the moon, take him with you.
The elders
approved you leaving. So did the rest of the council. We'll do our part, Alexa. You do yours and get back fast with an epic fucking cavalry.
I'll leave tonight.
I'll make sure the IDTV is ready.
I stood up, hugging Boise tightly. Moon Goddess protect you, Boise. I love you.
Moon Goddess protect us all. And I love you too.
I watched as Raegel hugged people goodbye. Kasra, Azbe, other humans I did not know. He even stopped to speak with a few vampires from my clan. Said something to Uso that made him laugh. How things change. I locked eyes with Boise. She was family, a sister, sometimes even a mentor.
Ready?
He touched my shoulder in understanding and made his way inside the ship. I remained where I was, looking at my people.
Clan Virez, salute!
My jaw tightened as I watched the vampires, and even the humans of my clan follow Boise's lead. It took a moment, but I returned their salute and forced myself to press the button to close the ship's door, watching them disappear behind cold metal. Here is my record of Nomoria. But her story isn't over. I pray to the Moon Goddess this is only a beginning. But no matter when or how you find this, whoever you are, let this be a lesson to you. Power is never conceded. You must fight. Never let the worst among you speak for all of you. And love. Love often. Love as fiercely as you fight. I am Alexa Virez, and I will not fail. For Nomoria.
I did not cry, so I did a good job. Let's go for fucking Nomoria, bro.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I saw Crystal grab her dragon. I'm like, oh shit!
I know, bro. I needed support, bro. I was like, no, I needed it. I was like, man, how's everyone?
Like, if she cries, I'm shutting my camera off because I'll be done.
Bro, I tried to listen.
All the cameras just shut off at the same time.
I'm glad I got it out last night. I'm sitting here fucking listening to Alexa's speech and like, so yes, Torn, how is everyone's next from all that emotional whiplash? Like, so I got to do the last scene and I'm putting it together, and the way it was written, it's like she gets into the ship, and then we immediately go to like her, fucking like, writing and whatever. And when I put it on the track, like, it just didn't sound right. So I'm like, we need something in the middle here. So I was just fucking around with sound, like the sound of her getting on the ship. And then I'm like, wait, I've got something. And it wasn't until I put it on, and then when I heard her sigh, like that sigh that she should have, like, oh my God, I really have to leave my people, that's when I got fucked up. It was listening to her fucking sigh right before she left. I was like, man, this fucked up, bro. Why I write this?
Oh, wow.
I'm just a head stuck to a torso. Valid. Yo, what are our thoughts? Like, what do we got going on here? What's up, y'all? How we feeling after that fucking finale? Did we land? Did we stick the ending?
I'm mad at you for writing that.
That's valid. That is so valid. Joke's on you. I write my own emotional daggers, Crystal. Probably. Sometimes I do make myself cry. It's people banding together to fight something that normally fucks me up. It normally fucks me up on the regular. Yeah. But I didn't expect Alexa's sigh to be it. It was literally just hearing her sit down and then sigh before she pressed the button to fuck off, and that was like, oh, well, now I'm just sitting in my office at fucking 2 a.m. just fucking crying. That's fine. That's fine. Let me get it out now so I don't fucking cry on the live stream and make everybody else cry. Kel, your speech gave me fucking chills, Kel. Like, literally, bro. So fucking good. Y'all, but anyway, what are y'all's thoughts? Tell me, how we feeling about this finale? What's up, y'all?
So much happened.
Yeah, we
okay. Now we gotta go back to like, right? Like, wait, okay, what? How did this start again? Like, yeah, nailed it.
Yay! Awesome, Tiani, how you feeling?
It was so good. I'm just like, wow. Because like, yeah, I was there. Clearly, I recorded, but then to hear it all come together, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
The bestie left. Damn.
I know.
Right.
We're all gonna die, maybe.
You don't know what else happened with it, and it's like, oh, in that context? Well, damn. Jeez. Yeah. Wow.
Beg for help.
That's what Alexa has to go do now. Alexa literally has to go beg for help.
Oh my God, because I was sitting here thinking through that scene, right? Because I was remembering the previous, not previous episode, where their council meeting, when like we used to have such a high seat on the council, the Galactic Council. Now we don't. We're at the fucking bottom because of how we treat these humans, right? So now she's gotta go to someone and beg for help. And I'm like, my God, like. Just, man, fucking Andari, not only did you fuck it for your people, you fucked it for the humans, and now you fucked it for them again, because she gotta go get on her hands and knees and beg for help.
Yeah. I mean, when I was writing that scene with Andari, too, like, Kel's knows characters just taught themselves, and he was... I mean, Andari's only saving grace is that, he's like, I don't bow to nobody. Fuck these Ori, fuck these humans. Like, we gonna fight everybody. But he was doubling down. You cannot tell Andari that he fucked up. And it was, and it's. I think there's really fun storytelling there, to mess with there as well, because like even like Raegel is telling him like, you did not believe this as a child. Your fucking parents shaped you. Something happened to you, and now you are this way, but you were not, and I fucking remember. But Andari's just like, well, I don't give a fuck right now, bro. So I did what I did, and I said what I said, and that's what's up.
And then he has the audacity to stay alive through it all. Like, how dare you still survive?
I know.
We need an after credit scene of just him screaming in Mona's basement.
Yes, literally. I will. You know what?
It's time to fight.
You know what? I will tell y'all this, and I don't know if it's going to be a spoiler for future vampire episodes, but anybody who hears get this. So if you don't want a spoiler for maybe a spoiler, I don't know. But we were going to have an after credit scene with Andare where he goes to Vrotrix and he tries to spark up a deal like he did with the Anunnaki.
Of course he would have.
Of course he fucking did.
Snap.
And then they snatched his soul and put him with the rest.
Right. And but y'all can just, can you imagine Vrotrix looking at fucking Andare right now, and Andare's like, yeah, yo, I'll help you. Vrotrix like, oh, that's so funny. You think I need your fucking help? Like, oh, really?
Right.
That's so
You
cute.
want to help me? How sweet.
Tara does villainy way too good.
I don't know.
It was awesome.
Look, man.
Yo, Tiani's face every time the fucking Ori came onto the screen was fucking.
I was like, it was so good.
Oh man.
Oh, so good. Tara, what did you think? What did you think of the ending?
Yeah, my bad. I don't have a mute button on my mic, so I turned off the power to it and I forgot I turned it off. So I was like talking with y'all and it wasn't. Yeah. So yeah, no, it was great. There's a lot of emotional ups and downs. And yeah, oh, man, Andari, shout out to Jake. That was great work, man. That was
good.
I love that. I love the back and forth between Raegel and Andari though. That's always really fun. That's always really fun. Poor Alexa. She's stressed. I don't want her job at all.
No.
Not at all. Shout out to Torin with Mona, like snatching somebody by the neck, like, I'm gonna kill you.
I love the way
So
Torin
good.
voice acted that. So because you can just
Yeah, it
hear
was
how
great.
fucking mad Mona is. Like she
Like,
can't even
ooh,
fucking
she's
speak.
so mad.
She is. She's like, I will drain you for a century and it will still not be enough.
Yeah. And then also shout out to the person who in the beginning said that they are sometimes like a sound designer type of person. Pixel, great job. I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
You can't see me, but I'm looking at you.
So
You know.
everybody knows there is no blood rain sound effects. Hannah made that. So that wet, gooey shit you hear when the fucking blood is coming down, Hannah made that shit. She made that as
Nice.
FX.
Yeah.
Yes. Wonderful.
And that blaring planetary alarm that made Isbay jump out of their skin. What the fuck is that?
We did hate it. Yes, the doom goo, absolutely. Cause Hannah and I were talking, and she's like, what is that? And I was like, here's how nasty the Ori are, you guys. So the Ori, they go to planets, they literally like suck it all dry, like fauna, flora, whatever's on there, all biological life just gets fucked as soon as the Ori come. They are literally the drainers of the universe. And their ship in my brain, if we ever get to animate this or even put it on a TV series, is disgusting. Because when they, all those people or whatever they got in their little jail cells, they'll just let them die and they'll just leave them there to decay and to whatever. So when the Ori arrive to a new planet and rain blood and bone down on your cities, it's basically them cleaning out their fucking ship.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. That's even worse.
I know.
With that first scene with the Ori where Valfor is walking in, Valfor is the one that Adam plays. You hear the squish as he walks because I'm just imagining there's decay everywhere.
It's nasty. Yeah, the Ori ship is fucking nasty, bro. Like, Kels was like, they're in cages, and I'm like, I don't think they are. I think they just put your ass in a big room, and then when one of them is hungry, they just come in there and they just stand there. And just, somebody, whatever, whoever's closest is probably the one that's dying, or you're all slowly dying, just because their very presence kills you, just by them being around you. So yeah, and they don't have any fear of you getting off the ship or wandering or leaving. I mean, would you, with fucking Vrotix walking around that fucking ship? Like, you'd be like, whatever. So yeah, and then the things die and they just leave them there. Because I don't, Hannah asked me, like, do they smell? And I'm like, they don't, if they need it. They adapt. They're unfair in that they will go to a planet and they will literally adapt to become the predator for that planet. So if, on their ship, they probably aren't smelling what it smells like because they don't have a need to.
I feel bad for all the bitches.
I know, but all those people on there, you imagine you get on the Ori
Right?
ship, you're just like,
That's why the dude kept screaming, help me!
Yes. That is why that poor man was just screaming, help me. He's like, I can't breathe. No, bro, you can't. It's nasty.
You just pass out from the stench.
Yeah, you would.
Nice. No
The
more
stench, generally feeling terrible because of what they do to you.
yeah, like I would rather be comatose than experience this shit.
Right.
Literally.
Right. I get close to them real quick. I'll be like, can I just go next? Because I can't be here, bro. I cannot be here.
Right,
Can you
exactly.
I
Just take me out. We're
immediately
done.
Touch them. I'll be like, can we just, no, please stop.
Just body slam one. Just pick one. And go.
Right. Literally pick a fight just so I can get the fuck out of here, bro.
Right. Go straight to like Vrotrix, be like, okay, let's go, come on.
Right.
Maybe not that one because I don't know. Vrotrix is I don't know.
I know, right? She look like the scary one, right?
Fine.
Look at
No, she's fine.
I'll find an NPC Ori and call it good.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we have favorite parts. I mean, we have so much to talk about with this episode.
There's
Also,
so much.
I know, and you all did. It just fucking killed it. Everybody did so good. And hang on, I've got to give such a shout out to Maganda, because man, we made Maganda work this fucking episode. Like, my God. And when we were, laying dialogue track, and I'm listening back to it, and I'm realizing there are so many scenes where her just inflection just fucks me up with how she did it. So yeah, Maganda, I know you're busy. Fuck, we love you. Great job. Fucking great job. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but how are we feeling? Favorite parts? I know, she chunky.
Favorite parts? Man.
I'll tell you what my worst part was.
Yeah, let's go.
Is hearing Tara go, load them faster or I will put them inside you. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What do you mean?
She said, load them faster or be put inside. Tara gave me 2 incredible takes of that, and I'll put that on the membership so y'all can hear. So like the first one, Vrotix is much louder, and it lives rent free in my head, and it sounds like she's talking to like a whole room. And when I did this with Adam and Tara, like, I had no direction for them because I didn't know what these 2 villains sounded like. I genuinely didn't. So they were so wonderful and so gracious, and they just played with me. So, phrasing. Whatever. So, fine. There was a lot of daddies in that episode, in that fucking recording session too, by the way.
There were.
There were a lot of daddies.
There
Yeah.
were.
Yeah. But then Tara pauses and then when we did the next take, Tara's like, I want to do it like Vrotix is talking to one Ori in particular. And it took me so long to figure out which take I liked because they were amazing. But we went with the one you guys heard. But because I was just like, she just sounds so fucking menacing and unhinged, like calm but fucked at the same time.
Like, why is she clearly smiling at that dude talking about tell me your desires? I'm like, no, don't like it. I'm done. I don't want it. I don't want it. No.
You want to hear about
No.
desires? Like, she's interested. She wants to know.
Tara made some
know.
banging lines.
We
that
don't wanna
really
know.
Sound so good. Like, what are your desires so I can bring them to you in death? Girl, chill.
It was so creepy, so good.
Hilarious.
Good fucking scenes together. That we have a group chat with Torin, right? And when we I think, babe, when you put that sample of the scene in the chat, and we're both listening to it, me and Torin are both like, when he says, "I don't even have to touch you to get what I want." Me and Torin are just like, "Okay, daddy."
Right. Oh my god. Listen, y'all. The way Torin and Hannah were simping over evil daddy and evil mommy. Ridiculous. They were like, "Okay, you don't have to touch me, but can you?" I'm like, "Y'all.
Can you?
Y'all. They was like,
Bro, just be like, "What
"Hey."
makes her famous?" And I'll be like, "I'll show you what makes her famous."
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious.
We got
Yeah.
villain simping happening. We can fix them.
Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah. Favorite parts. I don't know. I really like Boise's when she just, because we don't necessarily have a scene where this happens specifically, but Boise just comes to the understanding and is just like, okay, Alexa just likes this guy, but I will mess him up if he hurts you. Like, I will mess him up if he messes up something that you try to do. Like, I was like, okay, Boise, like, I see. Like, Alexa's her girl. And I appreciate Alexa, having enough of being self-aware enough to know that she would have to go to Isbay to say, look, things are bad. We're going to need some help. So, and yes, I mean, there's just there really is a lot. There's a lot in the episode, but there's just so many really great scenes. And shout out to JV, Mr. Santa Claus, Mr. Saint Nick.
Niku
JV plays
represent.
Yeah, Niku. Yeah. So I didn't even put that together. He played Saint Nick in a fairy tale, and he's playing Niku here.
That's funny.
What a coincidence.
Not on purpose.
But yeah.
Not on purpose. Didn't even think of that.
But yeah, I love the presence that JV brings whenever he's in any scene, to be honest. He's great. I don't know. There's so many. There's just so many. Just Boise in the scene, Alexa, Niku.
I could listen to Niku and Andare fucking fight for a long time. Like them, just that back and forth between them. I could listen to that for a minute. We can't because Mona is busy choking the shit out of Andare. He can't talk, but
broke his trachea. And Celiana.
Shout out to Georgia, aka Archangel Raziel. That's our girl.
Right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Like there's just so much great stuff. And also, Adam just being Adam. Wonderful. So
A-game. It was just such an A-game episode. I'm so proud of this one, you guys. I am so fucking proud of this one. I'm just so proud of everybody.
It's different actually hearing it all at once versus us when we like hear it one scene several times and then move on to another one it's typically not in any kind of order. Like I think the first scene I put together was 8 and then 2. So we were just going back and forth.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of use you guys at the live listen party as a tiny guinea pig because, I mean, I help, Hannah with the scenes as need be because this had 21 fucking scenes. This was a chonker. Big motherfucker. And, we make sure that audio levels are good and we do like some light Q&A, but like you said, we're listening to it completely out of order. And then when I put the final mix together on the track, we go scene by scene and then I'll do a final track and I lay all the scenes down. I'll listen to like the first couple of minutes of a scene and the last couple of minutes of a scene just to make sure that everything flows good and we're, Q&A, I'm not missing a scene. But I don't listen to it from start to finish until I listen to it with you guys. So this was actually my first time hearing it all. And I'm just like, ooh, I hope everything sounds good. Hope I ain't forget to turn nothing up. We'll find out.
Oh, Alex. Oh my God.
No. That's fair That's. I mean, that could be in so many different ways. We could talk about that. We could. Yeah.
Make that happen.
Absolutely. What about you guys? Any favorite episode moments? I just also Kels. I'm so fucking proud of you. I am so
good.
Fucking
so proud.
It is so
Thank you.
hard to deliver monologues like that, and I don't think people realize, because I think we've all watched TV shows or heard something where somebody had to deliver an epic speech, and you're kind of just like, I'm not following you into nothing. Like, I'm not going with you. I'm not believing nothing. I ain't doing fuck all. But that was Kel's first take. Kels was sick when Kels gave me that. We did 3 takes, and when I listened back to it, I'm like, oh no, the first one's it. Because it was just so raw and real the way Kels delivered it, with no direction for me, because I don't give direction the first time. I just let the voice actors go. So that was all Kels, you guys. 1,000%. So the next time Kels is like, I'm only like half a voice actor, we could just play this real quick, right? Real loud.
Exactly, Kels.
Adore
Yes.
that voice crack under family when you're doing that. It's so good.
So fucking proud of you. You did so good.
Thank you. We're gonna make you feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
with all
Kels
this
is like,
praise.
I'm leaving.
I know, I'm like, stop it.
Right? You did so good, Cheryl. Tell her all the time now. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, what's everybody else's favorite scenes? What you got? Tiani, what you feeling?
All right, so there's just so many, from Mona choking Andere, like, such a fave for me. Torin brought it so much.
I love Mona. Torin, we love you. I love Mona so much. Because, like, you write something, right? And I didn't... You guys just bring my words to life so beautifully. It's so good, because I wrote Mona, but then Torin created Mona. That is literally it, because, like, there's one thing to read the script, right? And there's another thing to hear Torin be no chill Mona. I'm like, I didn't know Mona didn't have no chill like this. Torin was like, I knew.
Oh my gosh. And then, of course, Evil Space Mommy, Evil Space Daddy. Yes, I was tickled each time they jumped on. So I was like, oh my God. It was so good.
So good.
Shout out to Maganda, because her anguished, like, scream thing that she did when, the battle was over, the suicide bomber said, I was like, yes, girl, I feel your pain. Like, she brought it as well. I don't know, guys. This was so good. That's why I'm, like, just sitting here taking it in, because, of course, like I said, hearing it all come together was just, it was great. It was great.
Absolutely.
Your nasty space meat plops, Hannah.
I know, the space meat plops, not this.
So good.
The blood rain sounds so fucking squishy. It sounds so thick and like
and all that is that someone has a plate of a fruit and they're just doing this. That's what that noise is.
Really?
Great.
That's
Great
a lot of our
tidbit.
Squishy sounds are literally somebody fucking with fruit. Yeah.
It's either fruit or spaghetti.
Yeah. I'm actually, I almost, when we were scoring Maganda's heart-wrenching scream right at the end, where she's like talking about the Ori in the battlefield, I almost took her scream out, and I almost took it out because it made me uncomfortable hearing her do that. And I was like, no, that's the point. We should all feel really fucking uncomfortable when this badass lady is shouting and just letting her grief out because they won/lost. I was like, so we left it in. But yeah, Maganda's so good. Girl, you so good. You so good.
Yes.
Kels at the end of the speech when you were like, all right, get up. I was like, yeah, that's her being like, no, for real, wrap it up. I am uncomfortable with your praise.
Hilarious.
So good.
I can't remember what I said right before that whisper.
It was, oh, wow.
Yeah.
I literally felt that way. I'm just like, oh, God. Like, she got me here doing speeches. You go to these vampire just gonna bow to me? Oh wow, okay. So yeah.
Let's go.
Two of my favorite lines, though. I cannot think of a favorite scene. I'll probably have to listen to it a bunch of times to remember everything. First one is when Raegel is strolling through them crystals and Boy's like, if you don't hurry the fuck up.
Yes. Yes.
Like, I already don't like you, but we really don't have time for this shit, Raegel. And the second one is when his dumb ass comes up the crystal and he just goes, hi. I'm just like, shut up.
I
yeah,
think
Kel's
them
put in the
fucking
chat.
highs, yo, right?
That's what Kel's put in the chat. She's like, him and his fucking highs. She's over it. Over it.
Like, oh my God.
Like, hi.
Yeah, it's just all of it was just, it was very well done.
Yeah. You know, I just
I wouldn't say there's anything missing.
Right. I agree. I imagine Boise's probably just constantly snapping her fingers. You know, somebody's impatient. They're just snapping. Like, okay, all right, come on. Like, all right,
Right.
let's go. It's
Can we
time.
get it together? Can we get it together, please? Damn. Poor Boise's stressed right now, y'all. Boise on this planet now.
Babysitting.
Alexa gone. Boise babysitting. Boise on this planet now
Oh
with
my
fucking
goodness.
Moda, her, Boise, and Niku, man. Oh, now they gotta get this shit together. Fucking alright out there.
Can we get like a scene, like a, you know, just like a standalone scene of Boise realizing that she's babysitting people? Like, let's say she's just in her room, like just kind of trying to decompress a little bit. She's like, okay, girl, like we got this. And then she's like, oh, and she had the nerve to leave me here with these, like, you know, like I need to see the whole range of emotion. I need to see it all.
Yes.
I'll bring popcorn for everybody.
Like, girl, come back, pick me up. Don't leave me here.
I'll beg in front of the council with you, just leave it
Right.
here.
Oh man, like I need that. Oh my goodness. Like, what was some of the things that you all enjoyed recording? Like, what are some memories that kind of stand out when you were doing your recordings, if you have any? You too, Torin.
I forgot which episode it was, but I remember Maganda was in the middle of doing her, like, oh, I like him, like trying to convince Boise of something. I don't even remember what the line was, but as soon as like I said it, because I guess I said it so offhand, we just started cracking up. Like, shut it down, crack up.
It was episode 6. I told that, yes, it was literally episode 6. It was when Boise is pressing her about why she's doing what she's doing and making sure that Alexa was like being so fucking honest about her motivations. And then Boise was just like, okay, and Magada fucking lost it. It was great.
Yes.
Because it really sounded like you've given that kind of talk to a friend before. So it just felt very hard.
Tiani might be Boise in real life because it was so, that was another approach take we did because it just came so quick. Like, yeah, it's in the script, but Tiani was just like, okay. And then we were all like, oh, damn, really? So good.
Oh my gosh. And then for this one, I remember like when we did all of our like cheers and everything, it was at the end of the session and our first round, we sounded so tired. I was like, damn, like that strong sounding no. It was not that. The first round was very like, we've been here. Oh, Clan Vera's okay. So I remember that.
Y'all was tired.
The four Nemorias
was
were
hilarious.
a struggle. It was a struggle. Yes.
Four Nemoria. Okay.
And fighting
So it
all
came
through
out
that night
nicely.
for Nemoria.
Right?
It's actually
those are
in
two
the
off the
raw
dome.
file, Tiani, of you going, wow, we ain't got no rhythm either. Like, we can't be on beat with this at all. It's funny as
Oh,
shit. It's funny as
yo,
hell.
I remember her saying that.
Right?
Listen, send that to me, please. Send
I
that
will.
to me,
I
please.
find,
I
yes,
can laugh.
remind
I
me,
need to
remind me.
laugh.
It's it. Yeah, Tiani just like, we're all like, for Nomoria. Tiani's
For
like,
no
wow,
more,
we
for
got
no
no
more, for
rhythm.
no more. It's like,
I was,
come
yeah,
on.
because I was trying to get a group one because there were a
1,
lot of
2, 3.
right, and we did was a 4. It was not on beat at all. Tiani was cracking up, dragging us, dragging.
Singing row, row, row your boat and around. Like, come on, guys. As one. It says in unison in the script. In unison.
That's fucking great.
Hilarious.
Torrance says when I got to quiet yell, and it will never be enough. Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, God, what is so good. So good. So good.
It was.
Man. So banger
Pandora
lines.
was. I got to hang out in the studio session when we got Jake on for Andare, and my favorite line that just lives rent free in my brain when him and Alexa are going back and forth in that cave, and he's just like, "You don't get to change things just because you got a new puppy."
Yes.
The sass, really. The fucking sass, bro.
I love how they act versus when they're by themselves versus when mom comes in. Celiana.
Right.
Celiana's so tired, bro. Celiana is so tired.
The whole time just talking like this because all of you get on my nerves. Like I just imagine just tired. Thousands of years of dealing with your shit. Shut up, Andar. Like I could just imagine just all the time. Just
I love her noted.
Right?
Yes. Yes. George is amazing.
Georgia is self-reported too, by the way. So Georgia just became this, like, I don't know if Georgia is secretly really tired all the time. Like, so Celiana was not a stretch for her, but yes, like, Georgia, fucking amazing. Amazing. So
I know.
good.
I'm assuming she probably like read like through certain parts of the script because I love the scene where it's her and just Mona talking to each other via that hollow, and when Mona just like, you could just bring him to me and he'll tell me everything, and she's like, or we can wait a second.
The way fucking Torrance said that line lives rent free in my head. It's the bring Andare to me, and it's the way that Torrance enunciates the me that I'm just like, oh fuck, you are in so much trouble and you don't even know, bro.
That's funny.
I don't even know like what that, like if she's excited, if she's like I don't know, but I just know that I would never want to hear Mona say that and it be about like, I gotta go see Mona, because I'm not trying to go see Mona.
I don't even want to sit next to her on the council. I want someone between me and Mona.
It does so many things you all say. Just bring Andare to me, and I'm like, ooh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So good, so good. Andare like a cup of instant noodles.
It's hilarious.
Oh my god. So y'all think there's anything that we should have included in this hour and 17-minute long episode?
Jesus Christ.
I know. It was a lot. It was a lot.
No, I think if there was more, I think it would have been too much for just one episode. So I think it I think it was good, especially when the Ori like they come in, say their thing, and then you don't hear them for a while. And I was like, oh, I forgot they didn't have that much. And then I was like, oh, that's all we recorded. I thought we recorded more. And then like the episode's going, I'm like, oh wait, here's the end. There it is. Here's the nasty Adam doing his thing. Yeah. So no, I think it was a lot.
I need to take a screenshot of one of the Ori scenes. I think it's the first one where you hear their ship coming in, because that first section is just ship ambience, and all you see is track after track after track after track of different ships.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the people should see how much effort goes into making these sounds because people don't know.
Mhm.
I have like 30 tracks for like one thing. It's like this is the
Yes.
perfect sound now. It's perfect.
Scene 8 has the most tracks because there's so many people talking.
Yeah,
There's
that
so
makes sense.
many. That council scene is huge. There's so many tracks.
Hannah did that scene. That was a minute. I mean, people don't. If you ever wonder why your audio drama is taking so long, it's because, like, so for example, the war scene where they finally get to fight the Ori, that scene's like, what, like 3 minutes by itself? That took me about 6 hours. That took 6 hours to do. 3 minutes. Yeah. And one of the reasons was we were bitching about this earlier is because there was so much ambient noise that we had to build and shove in and figure out, where to place it. So we're grabbing, I'm grabbing transport noises, I'm grabbing like marching noises, I'm trying to find all these little things to fill the space so you feel like a fucking army has just landed and is about to go to war. So yeah, it was.
You did amazing with that scene. That's probably honestly my favorite one because I just loved how you did that fight. That was so great.
The ambience for this was so hard. It was just difficult to score. I mean, scoring tends to be difficult for us a lot of times because we're like, oh fuck, what fucking track are we gonna put in here? It's hard to find the good, especially now. Fuck AI, because now I have to be doubly sure of the tracks that I'm using to make sure. So it's like an extra thing of work. Thanks so much. Wonderful world that we live in. Hope the Ori comes and get you guys. But yeah. Yeah, but it was just like the fucking ambiance on this one. I'm like, when we were finally done, I'm like, I'm gonna be so cognizant of the next thing I write of the fucking ambiance of the world.
Everything takes place inside a quiet room.
Yeah, right, exactly. Dude, you know what? I swear there are a lot of labors of love. This has always been a labor of love because just finding talking ambiance that I liked annoyed me. Because if you just search for like crowd ambience, right? It's usually people like in a city, so I'm hearing a fucking car that I would not hear on Nomoria, or it's in a restaurant, so I'm trying to use it on a battlefield and I hear a fucking teacup, or it's all, or people are like did it themselves, but they're shit actors, so it doesn't sound natural, right? So it's just like, it was just to find some fucking crowd noise is so hard. So you kind of just have to hide it. So we put in tracks that you just gently, like it's just like filling space and you just turn them way down and then you put in ambient noise on top of that. And then when it gets too weird, like, oh, music.
I think the easiest ambience I've ever actually put on something for something that's more active was actually in Don't Look, where that scene where Katie and Noah are in that parking garage in New Orleans. Putting a city ambience on top of that was considerably easy because New Orleans is loud.
Right. Yeah, writing sci-fi is hard because we're on a whole different planet here. Like, it was even, I made the ambulance sound. I'm like, oh, we need the sound of like some shit. So I was just like, let me grab a real ambient sound and this fucked up robot noise and we'll just put them together.
That's, yeah. I still can tell you occasionally, and it wouldn't even matter what scene it is, occasionally I'm just be shouting from my desk, this isn't the right noise!
Literally us for the last fucking week, like literally going, like just being so angry, like, Arr!
Bro, the Holland noise, I swear to God, because there was this one type of noise I wanted so much, and it was the sound of grinding stone, and I know we had it somewhere in our files. I couldn't find it at all. So I had to work with it not being there. So that scene was done. 2 days later, I find it. And then I had to go back into those two scenes to fix those Holland noises because I knew if I didn't, it would bother me. I was just cussing the whole time while I was doing it.
Are there any scenes that you had to cut?
That's all of it.
Were there any scenes you would have liked to have added? Now that it's all done, like, oh, I wish I would have included this.
No, I'm actually quite happy with it. I think, yeah. I think. God, you know what? It's actually really nice because I think out of all of this, I have one minor critique, and it's my fault. And it's something for me to kind of be more cognizant of in the future because we almost needed like a script supervisor for this one because we've got a lot of sounds that take place in like the same transport. So Hannah and I were constantly like Q&Aing each other. We were like, oh wait, no, there needs to be bombs here because she's been in the transport before, so we got to do the bomb sounds again here and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think just you are constantly learning as you do this. We're constantly learning, and I think when we do. Fuck, please let me not do this anymore. But if we ever do, like, or whatever, when we fucking have to do this again, and we record scenes out of order, I've just got to make sure that I'm watching that the tone flows the same. And I don't think you all notice anything, so I'm not going to say anything, but I fucking notice it, and it's going to bother me for the rest of my life. But it's fine.
I don't actually know what she's talking about, so I'm a little confused.
It's fine.
I'm not in the know on this one. I wonder which one it is.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. But I don't think anybody else noticed it, and it's just me. It's just like a director thing where I'm like, oh, if I had a fucking remembered when we were in studio session, then I would have realized that this scene bumps right up against that scene, and I would have had this go a little bit differently. But you guys are so fucking incredible that you literally just cover up all my mistakes, so it's fine. It's literally fine. I'm so happy we stuck that. Now, we did a lot of time jumping, like back and forth between like past and present. How was that for you guys as listeners? And that's to chat as well. Also,
I understood it.
Yeah, fantastic. Also, big shout out to Kay, who's in the YouTube channel. Kay was a great beta reader for episode 7 before it even came to y'all and gave me some great feedback on the script. And just on Vampire in general. So shout out to Kay for being a homie and being a fan. Appreciate you, Kay.
Hey, thanks, Kay.
Yeah, definitely. And Kay wants everybody to not forget about the nightmare beasts that dominate every mile of land outside the walled cities. Not every mile. That's a little extreme. They're definitely like, I think the wild lands where the Akashic Cave is like one specific section of Nomoria. And I'm going to have to find somebody to draw some map, because I think we do. We need a planetary map. I think that will be very important when we come back to Nomoria. So you guys can see. We can do it like Mass Effect so you can see how much ground the Ori is covered. Because in this hour-long episode, they took 2 cities.
Oh, God.
They took 2 cities before Cassera and Rivetta figured some shit out. So,
man, if anyone's played... about to drop all the nerd right now, but if you've ever played Dragon Age Origins and you bring up the world map, occasionally you'll see like some dark stains like creep across the map, and that's the blight creeping, spreading. And that's kind of what I imagine the Ori to be like.
But it's just squishy blood.
Ew. Great job, Loafman, playing Armand. Mr. I don't even give a fuck about this history. Me and my homies is out. I don't give a fuck about this planet, bro. Like, I'ma just go.
He said, I'm out of here.
So whatever, it's your problem now.
He said we can just leave and colonize a new planet for ourselves. Bye.
He really did, too. He's like, we'll just go find another.
Bye. He said, bye.
That's the one that died with Balfour, right? When he's just like
Mr. laughing at Alexa, my clan will not be so easy to conquer. Yeah, Vafor is the one that steps on his chest and literally kills him. Yeah, he's
hilarious.
Yeah, he gets it's karma, I guess, but he gets it. Yeah, he's like, me and my home humans is out unless it's like, no the fuck you're not. And he's like, LOL, whatever.
We'll be fine. You were not fine.
It was not fine.
It was fine.
I mean, for Vrotex and Vafor, yes, it was fine.
Exactly. Absolutely fine. Not a problem at all. Not a problem.
I do adore how quiet the track got when Arma was like, "We'll see," and Valvor's like, "You won't." And it was just
The
that
way
quiet.
Adam delivered that too, the laugh, just to know you won't.
Yeah. And I want to say in that because he's not here during the recording session, Adam was he's wonderful. He's just great. Just a beam of light. Just man. That was a great session.
I'm so
That was a
glad
great
y'all
session.
enjoyed. I'm so glad y'all enjoyed. Yeah, they were. I mean, Adam, we love Adam. We just fuck Adam. Please feel better. We love you so much. Yes, yeah. Adam's just always down. Just always. And we had so much fun. I think playing around with how we wanted Vapor and Vrotix to sound. You know, and I want you to know that Adam did one take of that where he's got a very scary voice on, and Adam is scary. Like Adam is definitely scary. But with Vapor, what I wanted, I was like, you don't even need that. Like, you genuinely don't. Like, you can just be so fucking blasé with, like, little touches of inflection. Because I literally just walk in a room and everything dies. That's how fucking cool I am. So just carry that. Like, you don't have to be scary to just be. And he just leaned into that so well. And I was like, oh, there it is. That's a great take. I'm uncomfortable.
It's nasty.
Yeah. I can't wait to them to get back when we go back to Nomoria to explore more of Vapor and Vrotix as well, because isn't that just a creepy dichotomy between the two of them, where fucking Vrotix is like, I'm gonna cut her open and see what makes her so famous, and he's like, yes, oh my god, that is such a great idea.
Hilarious. Yeah, because I remember because Crystal, because like she said, she didn't really have an idea of exactly how she wanted these creatures to be, or these beings to be. And I remember me and Adam asked her, like, so, like, do they feel? Like, do they have feelings about things? And if so, like, what sort of feelings? And then we also were asking, what's their relationship with each other? Like, do they have any kind of what do they feel for one another? And what's that dynamic like? And because we were like, do they like each other? Like, what is all this about? And really, it's just like they just lust for death. Like, that's it. So their desire is just like death, domination, destruction, and that's it. So it's like, okay. And that's where these voices came from. That's it.
So perfectly creepy. Like, yes, I can see that they're scary. You could just hear it like, oh no. No, not them.
Not
Please leave me alone.
Uncomfortable every time they came on scene.
Yes.
Good.
Oh,
it was so good.
Thank
That's why I
you.
look so tickled each time.
Thank
So
you.
good.
It's an uncomfortable smile then, huh?
Yeah.
Like said, what if horny were personified and it was evil?
Apparently,
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
I mean, that's legit.
I can't wait
That's
for somebody
legit.
to come into the Discord and be like, so where the monster fuckers at? Who's on Team Aura?
Oh
And
my
I'll just be like, whoa.
That one person will pop in
Right.
like they did and
Right,
then
right,
leave again and never to be seen again. You got another Ori story coming?
Right.
Yeah,
We got one of Aura
and then
eyes,
Oh man.
Because
But
you
yeah.
know, me and Torn were kicking our feet in that chat. You know, someone else is just like, ooh.
Oh my goodness.
They were Adam, so you know your narration line, that scene where your character is killing Armand, was doing it for Torn and Pixel.
That's hilarious.
So good. So good. I know so much. Y'all, what we think about this civil war going on in Nomoria?
Those messy.
I mean, it's understandable given, y'all was enslaving people. So I don't know what to say. Like,
Right.
But at the
chickens
same
come
time,
home to
like,
roost.
when impending death is right at our doorstep, is this the time? Like, can we just, for real, can we
You
hold
know?
off?
See, she is Boise.
Yeah.
She is Boise.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but if we're all dead.
What's that, Kels?
I said even Castro was pissed. She's like, "What the fuck are y'all doing? Like,
right?
Can you wait till tomorrow when those fuckers are dead?"
I forgot the detail because I think I thought it was just a few bombers. I did not remember that it was 20 fucking bombers.
20, I was like, "Excuse me?"
Jesus.
Just whoever was on that field died.
Yeah.
A lot of people died, yeah.
Like, okay, not only did you die, but you just killed everybody that could like fight the bad guys. So the job being useless. Yeah. Like, yeah, okay, we can fight them, but not today.
Right.
Not today.
That was a lot.
Yeah, that sucked.
I would like to see like the human underground. Like what? Because in order to do that, you need resources. So how are you sourcing the materials to make the bombs that you get? And like how do you keep that secret? Because that's 20. That's a lot. And y'all are enslaved. Like where did you hide it?
They're not enslaved anymore. I mean, this is what why things on Nomoria are so messy, and when we come back here, we're gonna dive a lot deeply into that and like what's going on. So, I mean, just imagine that one day you were a slave, the next day you wake up with, now you're Captain America, and you don't have to be a slave anymore. It's not even that, and now all these, decrees are coming in, and some vampire clans are like, fuck that, they're still my fuck, so you're just beefing. So, I mean, those 20 suicide bombers were probably just a human clan that overthrew their masters, raided the fucking armory, and then went down to Alexa's clan and was like, yo, I remember she ate my friend a couple nights ago. Gotta go.
A couple nights ago.
Yeah, like... And
Damn.
fuck all these humans that are lining with them too. So it's just like it's messy. And when I was writing it, I was like, I was almost frustrated by it because there wasn't an answer. There wasn't a way to solve it. And because there's just not. There's like Isbay said, like sure, like back in the day there used to be peace, and humans absolutely played a role in what happened. I mean, Andre wasn't incorrect when he was like, if we hadn't allied with the Anunnaki, a magma motherfucker would, as an example, right? Some motherfucker who was like, fuck these vampires, we don't give a fuck about them, I don't care that there's peace, they gotta go, the sunlight even kills them, like they're abominations, If that literally was how messy that was, is that Andre was just like, we just picked the winning side, and then proceeded to do more fuck shit because Andre
making that decision for literally everybody.
Literally everybody, like he literally wiped vampires' memories. And there's lore that I can give you guys about the repercussions of that, because Andre fucked vampires hard. Like, you can't, like, these are creatures that live thousands of years. So when he set that spell across Nomoria to just make them forget that there was ever a time that peace between humans and vampires existed, a bunch of vampire clans just died because they went crazy. They literally went insane because of the spell. So it was like hundreds of years of just vampires becoming sick and dying and going fucking nuts. So it was so messy just for him to get to this place. So that's why Mona was so fucking mad, bro. Because Mona and then you finally fucking remember, you're like...
And now he's like triple fucked them too, because I remember in a previous episode, I think Alexa was talking about how they have such a low status in that galactic council for how they treat people, right? So now she's gotta go fucking beg them for help because of this motherfucker over here, so he just keeps fucking them.
I mean, that's what Tessa was like. She's like, your way of thinking has literally killed us, because now we need help and we're never gonna get it. We're not gonna get it from the humans, and we ain't got no fucking allies in this galaxy because of your foreign policy. We are
So I'm imagining the vampiric council was like, Alexa's been out of here before. She might have friends. Get that bitch on a ship. Go find your friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Alexa gotta go. They're like, we are going to die. We are fighting a civil war. We ain't got no fucking friends. These motherfuckers just show up and drain our lives. Alexa gotta go get somebody. I don't know who the fuck she gonna get, but she gotta go get somebody.
I want you to know when they're like, oh, they're saying everyone, they're like, Arya's like, Tenty? You're going to go ask Tenty for help? Oh, poor Nemoria.
Nice shout out to my TTRPG players there. But yeah, it's like, yeah, like Isbay said, like humans don't remember the part that they played. They just know that they've been fucked on for a couple thousands of years, and that's valid. Like it's all like how everybody's like, poor Alexa was like, I get it. She's like, I should have done something sooner. Fuck timing, bro. I mean, like Isbay was like, yo, this is like you. I get what you're saying, and we got 5 minutes. She's like, that's not. They were like, I don't know if we can fix this in 5 minutes. But it is kind of, I mean, like, I get it, though. Like, you've got a whole other threat coming down on you. You would hope that humans at least could just, like, nobody's saying don't fight. They're just like, let's fight this, and then we can beef. And they was like, no. Actually, no, we're going to solve right now. Right now.
We want action now.
Like, right now. I mean, and if you were in a clan where you were treated like shit, I get that you would want it right now. Like, no, I'm not waiting 10 minutes. Like, I'll fight the Ori, but not him. He's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
You know? If we meet Alexa in Forgotten Season 3, I'm going to lose my mind. Cool.
It just makes me really excited for future things.
I remember thinking they made those things in like no time flat. Yeah, they technically, like, people forget, like, it was, you know, they technically didn't have to make anything. I mean, because that was the whole shtick of the, you know, piece on Nomoria in the beginning was like humans were as powerful as vampires, so it wasn't like vampires could just. Plus, vampires gotta fucking sleep in the sunlight. Humans could be out 20. I mean, humans gotta sleep too, but they can sleep like whenever. You know, vampires they can't just be out in the sunlight running around like, you know, whatever. So, I mean, if, you know, you're Captain America, Dracula's not just sucking on you willy-nilly. You know, like, it's not going down like that.
I can do this all day.
Right. It's not. So, once human got strong, I imagine in clans, like a clan Sora, that civil war probably happened quick.
Mm.
And again, can you blame them?
I adore her reaction in that room when she's reading off the death toll, and she's angry and she's upset, but she just says, I'm not even mad at them because I get it. It's just so heartbreaking reaction. Like, damn.
Isn't that horrible? Like, you
Yeah, she
finally
delivered that really well.
Oh my god, so good. I can't imagine the feeling like that. I can't imagine, like, you finally win this fucking battle, so you see, like, some hope for your people, and then literally consequences of the past right there in your face.
20 consequences.
With fire. Yeah. Just the decimation. Like, man, that sucks. Look, Alexa needs to raise her galactic readiness above a certain level before the final battle. It's the ruse. Valid. Yeah, so I know this is definitely an episode where you gotta sit and let it marinate. That is cool. So what do you guys, when we finally do venture back to Nomoria, what do you want to see?
I want to see Boise owning shit.
I'm like already tired for Boise. Like, oh God. How much longer do I have to survive?
Just marking it on a calendar. It's been 56 days.
Right? The way fucking Maganda delivered that, and you better not fucking die, Boise, and then the softer I mean it at the end, bro, that broke me. Y'all killed that. I was like, oh, my heart. But Yeah, what do you? I mean, here's
No,
so. I mean,
bestie.
we just roll. Boise's alive. Niku's alive. Kasra's alive. Celiana's alive. Mona's alive that we know of. Andre fucking is alive. That could be a problem.
Tessa's gone.
Right, Tessa dead. Tessa got fucked up.
Yeah.
As we know other clans are at war. Some are. We know that Mona's got the Ori right at her doorstep. You know, so and you know, we know that the Ori have pulled back their forces for now, and now we know that Vrotix is personally handling figuring out what the fuck Kasra and Revetta did. So when we come back to this planet, what do y'all want to see?
I think it depends on how much time has passed.
How much time would you like to have passed? Like, if when we, you know, the next episode of Vampire, well, you know, like as a listener, would you want to, you know, day 2, Alexa's been gone for a whole 24 hours. Like, do you want to pick up right where we left off? Would you want there to be a time jump? Like, what would you want as a listener?
I would want there to be a time jump so that it could show the consequences of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, there are some civil wars, and who didn't survive that? You know, a clan sore. Like, we probably got our shit together, so we're probably cool. You know, like I said, Boise's in the office, pissed off.
Yes.
I feel like Kasra would have now been shoved in some very important role that she's terrified of being in, but that's what I got to do now. I feel like Boise and Kasra has like this red table talk of the fuck that just happened with our best friends. Do you see the shit they left us with? Clean up.
Exactly. You had the audacity to leave us here.
Like, I gotta get the humans on board. You gotta get the vampires on board. We gotta yell at everybody to get it together because we ain't fighting nobody no more. So yeah, I feel like some time would have passed to kind of show, you know, everything coming down and what does it look like when the smoke cleared.
Okay.
The first narration of the next episode should be from Boise, doing a little narration like that.
Who the fuck is Maya?
Like, it's been so many days. Andre's still alive. Why? How the hell did that happen?
It comes on when we're still watching the internet feed of him being tortured because Nico was like, I'm recording this shit. The galaxies want to watch this 24-hour torture cam.
The only thing that makes us feel good.
At least that's where I got caught.
I love it.
Right.
100%. Okay. Kay says a reasonable amount of time for them to reach another civilization. Okay, do we want to see Alexa and Raegel begging people to come help her? Got it.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Recruit the companions of this mission.
I could just imagine a fucked up kind of scene where, like, Alexa just got done talking and you just hear some random person she's talking to listening to what she's saying, her plead for help, and they're just like, what planet was that again? No.
Yeah.
That must be like your consequences keep being slammed in your face.
Man, that was so bad.
Right.
So bad.
So bad.
Especially if they don't have communication, because it's just like, I can't even check on them. Right. What if the planet is gone when I get back?
Right.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's rough, buddy. That's rough. What about you, Tara? What would you want to see when we come back? I mean, besides more of Vrotix, of course.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really interested to see what the humans, you know, like, what did they do? What did they get up to once they realize, like, okay, like, all right, like, we're badasses. We're humans are always badasses, but even more badass now. Yeah, so I'm curious for that. I'm also curious to see, because we're going to see things from the remaining council members, but I'm curious how vampires who were not council members, like, what that dynamic is, because I'm assuming, of course, you're going to have some that are like, "You're still beneath me, human. Get under my boot," like that kind of thing. I think that would be really interesting and fun to see. Also, unfortunately, seeing Alexa being turned down would be like, it'd be entertaining for me. Sad for her, entertaining for me though. And also I could imagine Raegel probably like puffing up his chest a little bit, like, "You dare tell her no?" Like something like that. It's like, dude, sit down, get out the way, please. um, so I mean, there's so much, and then of course, the Ori. They're probably just going shopping. They're not doing anything bad. They're just relaxing,
Eating some snacks.
having Mai Tais. Yeah,
All
maybe.
I hear as soon as you said that, all I heard in my brain was clothes were beneath us.
Yes.
I don't know what they're wearing. I don't know. There's lots of squishy shit in the spaceship. I guess you could just put on if you really wanted. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Rotex, what you got going on? Nothing. Like, I
They're just treating Nomoria like a glorified 7-Eleven getting snacks.
Yes. They literally are. That's literally what the Ori do. They just travel around the galaxy. That's a planet snack.
Can you imagine that they come across the Vugan and they're just like, "Oh, cool, let's just drain this real quick. Why are they scared of this again?" Anyways, let's move along.
Like probably like this horrifying scene where the Vugan like jumps at it and like Vrotix just holding it like Mona held on Dare, just kind of studying it as it dies in her hand, like.
Curious creature.
I'll cut you open later.
What's inside you? Let's see. Oh man. And then also, like, we're all laughing. I'm like, do they laugh? I don't
Yeah,
I
we
don't know.
heard Bayfor laugh. Bayfor was like,
I
I
mean,
think you should.
but I mean, like,
He was very tickled.
yeah, I mean, but like, I don't know. Like, that's a different kind of laughter. That's a laughter like you're about to die kind of laughter. Do they ever
Yeah, it's
have
not
laughter?
joy.
Yeah, it's like, do they have a laughter where nobody's about to die after they laugh? Like, that's what I want to know. Like a child giggling because they built their little block tower and it's cute, and then that's it. Like, do they have a pure thing like that? That's what I want to know. That's it. That's
Joy, much like clothes, are beneath them. Please.
I don't feel any of the good positive emotions at all. Like,
to them, they're probably
it's a twisted, tainted version of everything. Like, so that laugh is sinister. It's not joyful. I'm going to take pleasure in this, but it's not happy. So I don't think so.
Yeah, so.
And shout out to that guy that just kept screaming, "Help me!" knowing no one was coming.
No one's there, buddy. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Like, you're just gonna die, horse, man.
He is.
Man, they'd probably say something like, "Can you turn up the volume on that?" or something, because they probably just enjoy that. Like, just people screaming their last screams of life. They're like, "Yes, yes, yes, more, more."
And they definitely have sex on the bodies.
That's nasty. That's disgusting.
That whole ship is nasty, bro. When they do
That's
that, fucking in there, bro.
disgusting.
And the dude screaming, "Help me!" and they're just on him like, "God, no!"
So nasty. That is
You're dying slowly. Like, you're slowly being absorbed by them. It's just disgusting.
Disgusting. Like, I'm thinking of all of the fluids that are inside the human body, and That's just not. You've got bile and you've got lymph
I don't
and
think you need
blood.
to know.
And
Can you just like it's
no, we.
literally a ship of just
We're
dead-
good.
and that's just the human bodies. Like they've been to all
That's just the
kinds of
humans.
planets, right? They've been to
Yeah.
all kinds of places.
What
And they
kind of
know.
what kind of material is it made out of? Because like there has to be like acid on some of these planets that would eat shit away, right? Like what kind of they got
You
like
know what I
titanium?
I think that ship is probably like almost organic and made of material too, kind of like the Ori is, so it can adapt in the same way that they can.
That's wild.
So it can shift and change and like
That's scary.
The Ori were inspired to me. Thank you so much for Aliens because the perfect killing machine lives rent free in my head. But also when we were trying to come up with the Ori, I was like, what's scarier than a vampire? That's not a trope. That's not like not a werewolf or salt or fucking silver or fucking cross or whatever. Like what's scarier than a vampire? And I'm like, oh well, what if we did this? What if it was just this formless thing that just is actually the perfect killing machine because that's literally what nature made. Just this terrible thing that its whole purpose is just to feed off of whatever.
That is like one of my favorite storytelling tactics because like in the Star Trek world, everyone with a great reason is afraid of the Borg. But there is something the Borg is afraid of too.
I don't know what the Ori are afraid of yet, but we've got plenty of time to figure that out. I don't know what would scare the Ori. I don't.
Not being able to eat a planet.
Maybe, yeah. Starving. Like actually being like stuck somewhere and starved to death. I imagine that.
What is this feeling? Like I can imagine they'd be confused. Like if they weren't able to eat, they would be confused. Like what is this? What is this feeling? Like what? I need food.
God, I'm
like
hungry.
what? This is hunger.
I know.
Hunger pains.
So I'm gonna pose a really difficult question to the class. Are you ready? Here we go. And maybe it's not so difficult. There you go. We know there's going to be incredible standoffs in the next when we come back to Nomoria. Do you want to see Vrotix versus Boise or Vrotix versus Mona?
Ooh.
Oh.
Or
both. Why not both?
Right, I was gonna say why not or both.
Oh, it has to be both. It has to be both.
The two of them fighting, like, that's really sexy though, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
I said, at one point, Mona started growling, and I'm like, ooh.
And Tori left. Oh no, we gotta clip it.
You might take a peek in her basement.
Casper just down there like, sup? I play with nanites. What you play with?
Hilarious.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because it would be different. Vrotix would have to adapt to them both because obviously Mona is very vicious.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Boise would be very fast. And so having to bounce between the both of them would be interesting.
Don't worry, baby. I won't make you do the sound design for that fight scene. I got you.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I got Tiani's and Torin's voice in my brain while I'm doing it. I won't mind.
And isn't it like crazy? Like Tara is breathy when she does Vrotix, right? But Tara is also breathy in certain other Tales properties. And there's a certain Tales property where we're like, oh, that's so nice. And then she does it for Vrotix, and I'm like, absolutely not.
It's a different breathy.
Like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
That's funny.
Oh, all right.
That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for being here and coming to hang out for the finale of Vampire episode 7. So, now I can ask you guys, we've got the whole story done. Do we have a favorite episode? Do we have a favorite moment from it all?
A favorite moment.
Or a favorite episode, favorite characters? Like, yeah, let's love on it a little bit.
This
Let
has
me
to
tell you-
be
Go ahead, Turiani.
like, I would say this is my favorite episode, but my favorite line still is Maganda saying, "I do not monologue to my enemies." Like, I just sometimes I just think about that. Like, yeah, girl, the way she delivered it.
Yes.
Gotta say, favorite line.
I love that. I love that. And to you as well, Chad. Tell us favorite episode, favorite moment, favorite character of this series, because that's another one in the books for us here at Tales. Thank fuck, it's been a year. I'm so happy we got this out.
Yeah, it's been a fucking year. It's been a fucking 3 years, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Kay says,
I
Boise
think-
fan here. I love all the fucking Boise fans in chat, man. I love that so much. Look at you, Tiani, being a fan favorite.
That's what we expect from award-winning voice actors.
That's
Award-nominated.
Although, Tara, you also play a
Award-nominated.
fan favorite character. So you don't
Yeah.
get to just, yes, you also play fan favorite Reed, by
What?
the way. So, yeah.
And there's evidence. I remember that poll that we took on the interwebs of who was
There's
the
no
fan
evidence.
favorite, and there was Reed landed that.
Rerun that. Yeah,
No
yeah.
evidence of that.
There's evidence.
Yeah. When we asked, because, Legacy is our, magnet opus or whatever, we asked what artwork people wanted first. Everybody said Reed. It was a little racist. It was Reed. So I got 2 fan favorites in the chat right now. Let's go.
And
God.
Tara, I want to put this out there, right? It's
Okay.
very hard in like some aspects, right? A lot of aspects it's hard to make me cry, right? But in that studio session for the holiday special, right, where Reed and Veltana had that moment, I am so glad the cam was not on, because on your last line I was literally like this.
Oh.
Oh.
What did Reed say? Because I remember Veltana was asking about like killing people that she does.
I think at the end Veltana was just like, "Thank you, Aunt Reed," and you just said like, "No problem," or something like that. And I was like, "No."
That's hilarious.
Just Aunt Reed being a mom.
That was
Just being
great.
a mom, yeah.
Of course, she definitely was the mom. It's hard to choose like a favorite moment or something, because like each episode there's just so much life in the show. Like I feel like everyone that contributed to the show in whatever way possible just brought so much life to it that it's really hard to choose. And there are just so many great moments, like Torin choking somebody out. That was awesome, of course. Boise, absolutely. Isbay, betraying people, and it's like, listen, come on, I love that. Valoria, even though she was mean, she was really mean. Yeah, just I don't know. There's just so much. There's just so much.
Kay
Raegel.
Oh yeah. Well, but speaking of Raegel, Kay just real quick says that Raegel having a fuck around and find out moment with a Vugan still Kay's favorite.
Hilarious.
Bro, I literally was thinking about that. Like, he's all, I wonder what she's thinking about me. Fuck! Dude. Dude, not now, man.
There you go.
I thought you hated her, man. Now you're about to die because you're distracted.
What a journey this has been, right? From that fucking, like, you're right
Yeah.
from the first moment we hear Alexa just educating the audience on, like, how incorrect they are thinking about vampires, to telling Raegel he needs to fucking smile more and stop being a little bitch, to now, right? Now Boise's like, you and him get the fuck up out of here because we is in some shit.
He definitely gets the award for most character growth.
Right? What a night and day difference. Oh my God, and the way Maganda delivered that with the how things change.
I know.
So good.
I think I think kind of for that reason, one of my, because I don't know if it's my top favorite scene, but it's somewhere in there. I really do like the council scene where everyone's together and talking, even though there's a lot of drama in the scene. It just feels nice having everybody that we've met so far and new faces in one place to try and like, it feels like bringing the old to new to present in like one scene. It feels just very nice in that regard.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I really do like the council scene as well. I don't know, I just really love the tension of it, and I feel like there's a lot of exposition because you get so many different perspectives because these are these individuals' perspective, but I assume even though everybody else doesn't know as much as these people know, but I'm sure they know some shit or have been asking some questions or something like that. So you're getting a hint of kind of the just kind of the greater consciousness of Nemoria because these people aren't together all the
Dio.
time, but
Dio. Oh god. Hi.
he's the best boy.
Hi. What? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hilarious. But yeah, I really like that scene. I like the scenes where there's a lot of people talking and interacting and stuff. It's a lot of fun. And you can hear it in the actors' voices too, that they really enjoyed it. And it's great when you can't tell who recorded by themselves or not. Like that's when you know you have talent. Talent.
Fantastic. I love that. I love that. Hell yes. Yeah, he absolutely was armed with nothing but a pillowcase, of fucking some corn, and a can-do attitude. That's
A spoon, a singular spoon. Too.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Because he definitely didn't take shoes.
He had some like fucked up, broken ass sandals that had like holes in them or something. I don't know. He out there, he has flippy floppies over rocks and shit. I don't know, bro.
Hilarious.
That's so good. All right, final question for the group then. If there is a message or a theme that you hope people take away from Vampire, what is it, or what is it for you?
Ooh.
I know. I mean, we've got Legacy, this like family drama, right? In Star Wars, we've got Don't Look, that's just, horror. We've got Weird Uncle, that's just LOLs. We've got Tales After Dark. We all know what that is. Am I missing a show? I feel like we've got Fairy Tale, which is, that's pretty message heavy with, believing in yourself and all that kind of inner child trauma shit that I did to y'all with your imaginary friends. What is it for you with Vampire? I know. I'm sorry.
For me, what stands out for the whole is don't underestimate anybody. Everybody had a moment where like it switched or it flipped, whether it be the good guys or the bad guys, and you were just like, damn, I didn't know they could do that. Damn, I didn't know that they had that in them. So like I think everybody that, at some point was just like, wow, okay. Because like I said, we ain't like Valoria, but even she stepped in and was like, you get worse? Andara, you get worse? Like, I underestimated how bad you actually were. And then, Raegel and Alexa, like literally their whole relationship was based off of underestimating. He underestimated how much she actually cared.
Right.
And she underestimated how far he would go because he cared.
Right.
So, yeah, I think everybody underestimated everybody.
Kel said don't do that because it either get real good or real bad. You never know, motherfucker. Yeah, you're right. We really did ramp up Valoria and Andare. Like, yeah, man, listen to that scene with Alexa and Valoria. I was like, God damn. Jesus.
I forgot all those savage barbs. Like, damn.
That hurt, man.
Mean.
So mean.
She said, what a waste of my life you've been.
Daughter.
I
That's
can
the
make
one
another
time
one.
she used the fucking term daughter. From the first moment we met her, she's like, don't fucking call me mother. I hate that shit. And then the last fucking thing you hear from her, what a waste of my life you've been, daughter.
Oh. Alexa need therapy so bad, bro.
Facts.
She's gonna wake up at like whatever time she goes to bed that's late for her and just be like, wow, that happened.
Man, I hope poor Alexa don't come ask the SVTDC crew for help. This new one. Fucking Tiani's character just be like, money.
Exactly.
How much can
like you came here empty-handed?
Right.
What?
Like, go ask Tenty, but she a bitch that'll give you a headache. Like, I don't know about that. And
Right,
Gabriel,
exactly.
We don't even know what he's doing. Like,
Only one that would actually sit and listen is maybe Dante.
I know.
Right?
Mine.
You wouldn't understand anything, just like, okay.
So good. But yeah.
I think Fogo would listen.
Fogo would listen.
He would
and
listen.
Yeah.
Fogo and Linkovich would both be sitting there listening, with Dante, Linkovich actually understanding, and Fogo going, "Oh, is there a fire?
So
On your planet, there's like a fire? Is it like a big fire? It's a little fire."
We really need Shelly to come back with Lexi because that'll be another adult in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then London, I have no fucking idea. Maybe Michael, I don't know.
I have to cast Lilith at some point. That's horrible. Anyway, let's go. Who the fuck am I gonna get to play Lilith? All right. Anyway, new talent. Gotta find him. Because you know Alexa's going.
Now's a good time
Alexa is going to heaven. So I've got to find somebody
First.
to play Lilith. Yeah.
First, immediately.
Would you?
Immediately.
Yeah. I'd fucking want.
She gonna be like, Raegel, please stay in the car. Raegel, please stay in the car. Wait here.
Raegel looking out the window like, why you hug her like that? Hold on.
Exactly.
Raegel like, whoa.
Lilith is carrying away my
inner
girl.
thoughts of like, hold on.
Lilith will literally
carrying
carry
her off?
Alexa away too, which is amazing.
Like,
Like literally in the arms of an angel, just gone. Raegel just on the ship like, I thought she said they weren't lovers, but if she just took her off like that, but they was like looking at each other some kind of way, like I don't even know. Like did she?
Well, did you at least get her support? Yes, I did. She supported quite a lot.
I think my girl got a girlfriend. I don't even know if I like that. Like I don't know how I feel about that. Like she just went with Lilith.
Gotta just stay in the car.
Sit here. Like what were you in the car?
In the
Like,
car, man.
The AI won't even talk to me, bro. Like is she thinking about me right now? Like is she telling Lilith about me?
Yeah. That would be the one time I'd be like, that's an acceptable time to ask that question.
Right.
That's an acceptable time.
What Alexa needs to do is drop his ass off at Earth first and then go to heaven. Like, drop him there and she can go.
That'll be fun. You know what? I'm gonna get Al and fucking Isaac to come guest star in Forgotten. Let Raegel come try to convince y'all to fucking go to fucking Nomoria to help Alexa. That'd be fucking hilarious.
She said, you go talk to your people. I will be back eventually.
Right.
Oh, big yikes.
Oh, shit. That'd be fun. Can't wait for that.
Girl, you got feathers all over you. Are you okay?
Alexa be like, yes, I am. Feeling better than I felt in a long time.
Wow.
I was like, oh, so I'm just shit now.
Damn.
Would she say something like, don't you have a chapter to write in the book?
Right.
Like, just go do that. I'm busy. I've got work to do.
Yikes.
So
Oof.
good. Oh my god. Oh shit. That'd be awesome. Anyway, who hadn't answered yet? Tiani.
Right.
We still dragging Raegel. All this
I
character
think-
growth. We still making fun of him. I love it.
Of course, yes.
I think the theme that I like from here is nobody can really survive as an isolationist. You know what I mean? Like Nomoria was off by themselves. Clearly they've been shunned by the Galactic Council. Even in their clans and stuff, everyone's trying to be very individual. Like our clan, we can go. We're by ourselves. We don't care. But look, now everybody's facing death together. We all need to band together. Nobody is surviving in isolation. That includes all the other planets that the Ori have already just absorbed. So it's coming for everyone. Eventually, everyone's going to have to find some type of compromise, some type of unity. So that's the theme that I like because it's relevant even in our real life. Can we be isolationists? No, not really. We've seen it before, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When you live on a planet together, you do not exist as one. You are a whole. And so trying to find common ground as a species. That's the question. So we'll see how they handle that on Nomoria.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
JV's in here.
JV.
Oh,
Did he
hey.
put himself on there?
Oh, hey. Well, we got a JV showed up. What's up?
Oh, shit.
Niku.
JV did
Yo.
absolutely fucking incredible work as Niku. Sir. It was
Aw,
said before
shucks.
you came in, by the way. So I just wanted to know that. Yes. We could listen to Niku and Andare talk mad shit all day.
That was fun. That was super fun.
Yeah, JV, you left us an amazing message, so thank you so much. But what did you think of this finale?
Yeah, as I told you guys personally, but I'll just say for everybody, I really loved it. I was on the edge of my seat, and I think, and it's funny, like being on the edge of your seat, even though you sort of you're working on it, right? And so you have an idea of how things are going to go, and I think that is a testament to how good of a story it is. And I was thinking about this earlier. I think it is. I think you've achieved something great in a story, particularly in an ending where you feel like if it just ends right there, you have a satisfying ending. But you also would look forward to spending more time in that place and with these characters, and you want to see what happens in the future. And that is such a difficult balance for stories to take in any medium. And so I think this is just kind of one of those stories where I'm like, if we never see Nomoria again, then I have an idea of what's going to happen, and that can play out in my head. But I'm so looking forward to if we do see it again. The stories that will continue to be told, and I think that is again that's a testament to you guys in creating a really lived in world, but also ending the story in a way that feels satisfying for all the characters, but still setting up stakes for later. And it's you know me, I love movies, I love TV. I've seen a lot of endings, and a lot of them are bad. I had the pleasure of hearing a great ending today, and then I just watched John Cena's last match in wrestling, and that was a great ending. And two outstanding endings on one day. I'm pretty happy. I'm a happy camper.
Let's go. Let's go. I love that you popped into the end. JV just has incredible insight. So we'll pose the last question to you, JV, and then I'm going to get Tara. You're not out of this, Tara, and you got to answer too, babe. If there is a message that you wish other people would take away from Vampire, or the message that you took away from the story, what is it?
Wow. I think I think there always has to be um I think there always has to be a fight for freedom. There always has to be a fight to make things better. And I think everybody has to accept their role in that, and what it means. And that fight takes community. It takes fighting with people that you don't necessarily align with, but you have to make allies from. And I think it's a really timely message in a very complicated and dark time that we're going through right now. Um, and I think on the flip side of that is there's while you're fighting, you also have to make time for healing. And I think there's just a lot of dialogue between the characters um, that that really reflects a lot of what's happening now, and that fight for freedom, but also in that fight for freedom, the fight to keep your humanity. While you're fighting for that freedom, the fight to not become the thing that you are fighting, and what the cost of that fight can sometimes be. Even when you understand why people do the things that they do, um, ultimately, while you're fighting for that, you still want to maintain your humanity and maintain some hope. And so that's what I took from it, and I think it's a timely message, and I think it's one we should heed. I don't know if that is what you were intending, but that is like almost immediately what I thought about, and the complexity of those things, and I think holding both of them in your mind at the same time, but knowing that you have to straddle that line. And so I love the fact that humanity um, is free, but I also love the fact that it's not clean. You know, it's not clean, and it's complicated, and um, people are gonna struggle with that on all sides of it. But they people who had been enemies, people who had literally owned one another, fed on one another, fought for generations, were able to find some sort of allyship um, against a bigger enemy. And you know, our big enemies are tyranny and capitalism and um, all the isms that we're currently seeing everywhere we look. And I hope that, like those on Nemoria, we can look at some people that we're really different than, but we may have the same thing that we want to see, which is freedom and humanity. And I think if we can do that, if we can be a little bit more like Nemorians, then you know we can fight our fight and have a happy ending too.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yes. What a great take from that. Thank you so much, JV. Do you have a favorite moment from this episode?
I mean, personally, I just love screaming for Nemoria. Like I love any time where like a whole bunch of people get to come together and you have like, you know, a Steve Rogers Avengers Assemble moment. It's like for Nemoria, and I'm just like, oh, like yeah, I want to fucking kick down the door right now. Hell yeah, brother. You know, that as a former athlete, and particularly as a football player, that's where my like caveman brain goes. Like, oh yeah, kick ass, let's go.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. JV, you did such great work in fucking this. You really did. Love, such life to Niku. Such life to Niku. You're going to be hearing more of JV in Tales Productions because JV's just awesome. and brought such gravitas to his role, because we needed somebody that could go up against Andre in these scenes and hold their own, and you just did such a great job. Such a fucking great job. So, and when JV recorded that too, I've got big ass JV in my little fucking voiceover booth too. We like shoved him in there to record these lines, which was fucking great. I think I have a picture of it still too. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is a Chris Farley. A Chris Farley black sheep situation, big guy in a tiny suit. It's just a big guy in a tiny voiceover booth.
It really was. It really was. That's so awesome. Tara, what do you got? What you got?
I think it's rude to have me go after all of them. No, they all gave wonderful answers, and they spoke on things that I was thinking of as well, and all of those things are related. So I think to add to that, though, I think something else that came to mind was being self-aware enough and deciding to be strong enough to take accountability for the things that need to be done. Because Alexa could have easily been like, well, whatever, I'm just gonna have my guy and that's it. And then all the others who heard her and Raegel and said, okay, like we need to, maybe we need to do better. Maybe we need to be different. So that takes a lot of strength and courage and just I don't know. There's a lot that that goes into that. So I just think that's also important, is making sure that you're able to work with your ego and not have your ego work for you, and take a seat when you need to take a seat. So that's it.
I love that. I love hearing. It's such fun as a creator to hear what everybody else takes from like your stories as well. It's just lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Babe, what about you?
I think like much to what Alexa was saying at the end of the episode is the don't let the loud motherfuckers speak for you, speak for all of you. So that seems to be the running theme throughout Vampire, is those loud motherfuckers making decisions for everybody else when they shouldn't be.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think I probably need to sit with it more as a creator, but I can tell you that just overall, one of the reasons, there are many reasons why, I make art and I'm a storyteller and I do what I do and it's just, part of me and who I am and all that kind of good shit. But I mean, one of the reasons that we make art here at Tales is it's our way of helping. It's our way of kind of doing our part in the world, because I think, kind of just to JV's point as well, shit sucks. And you can really feel at times like you're not doing enough. And I think it is in art and in these stories that we give a little hope, shine a little light, make somebody's day better, provide space and just a place for people to be and exist and to think deeply or not at all, or just to come and enjoy a good story while they go and they do what they need to do. So my hope for everybody who has been with us on this incredible journey of Vampire and stuck with us is that you enjoyed it and that you take not the right message from it, but I hope that it moves you. I hope that it inspires you to make your own art, to do your own thing, to be a better human on this, our little Nomoria here, that you love, and that you find your voice, that you be your Casra or be, your Boise, who's a friend to somebody who, needs to be, who needs it, everybody needs a Boise. You need a Casra, you need a Raegel who saw things that, that somebody else, couldn't see. You need an Isbay to be super fucking practical and tell you, well, this is how we see it. And this is how, it might be. And you need that hope. and things are messy and change is hard, and sometimes you just have to let it be messy. I hope women give more voices to their screams and their anger and their power. I hope men are more are softer and more gentle and can sit in their own sense of knowing and inspiration and help to hold the space. You don't always have to be the fighter. You can let Alexa do that, because there are plenty of women out there who got the muscle and can. So yeah, this has been super. When we finish shows, I'm usually just fucking steamrolling ahead to the next one. And trust, all the voices in my head are talking. You're a creator, Kels. You finish something and you're like, oh, off to the next thing. Gerald knows you're just ready. But this one, I just feel a really nice sense of completion, and a really nice sense of pride that I don't always feel when we finish shows. So thank you to everyone who came and hung out with us and listened and was a part of this little story and our wonderful family here at Tales and this wonderful community that Hannah and I built. And stay tuned, because we've got more storytelling to do. And tomorrow I'll be like, well, fuck, how am I going to top that? So that'll be tomorrow's discussion and Hannah's problem, because she's married to me. Going around the table very, very quickly. Tell everybody where you are. Pimp out anything you've got going on. You guys know you can find me at Crystal's Imagination. I'm going to be doing a lot of sleeping, a lot of streaming, and hopefully I can take the rest of December off and relax. I don't know. We'll see. But we're always making stuff here, and I hope you guys come and hang out with us. Babe, go next.
I also can't wait to sleep and just not get out of bed tomorrow until like 2 or 3. It's going to be great. You can find me on all the socials as Lucky as Pixel. I got to do the wonderful sound designing for this. It was a blast. I always love working with Crystal, my lovely to-be wife, very soon. Probably the next couple of days I'll be continuing with studying and co-working, so make a nice little space for everyone to hang out, be productive if they want, or just chill or read, whichever you like. So yeah, I'm gonna throw the baton at the voice of Boise and award-winning audiobook narrator Tiani Ma.
Award-winning, hopefully award-nominated for now.
We manifested up in here. Let's go. Give her the award.
Right? You can find me at voicebytiani.com. You can find me at Tiani Ma on almost all of my socials. For me, I'm just trying to coast through the rest of this holiday season, try and make it out. So hope everyone has a great holiday season. I'm going to throw it over to Tara.
Yes. Again, my name's Tara. Currently, I haven't decided what I'm doing with my socials. I'm around places, but I'm not sharing that at the moment because I might delete all of them pretty soon. So I'm not sure. However, you can email me. I have a public email, which is tlg.mail. It's mail at protonmail.com. I had to remember which one because some of them are just proton.me. And it's also on the cast page on the Tales of the Forgotten website right now. And as far as what I have coming up, I'm currently the character Raven in the upcoming look at Kel smiling. She knows what's coming up. It's the upcoming show 7 Days, produced by Pencil and Pages Entertainment. The lovely brainchild of Kelly Hill and Gerald Hill, the voice of many voices. So that's what's up. And Kels, I'm going to pass it to you.
Well, you said it all for me, so thank you.
No.
I am Kelly Hill. All of my socials is also on the website. I am very boring, so I literally forget that I have socials. So there might be like a post, and then like 2 months go by, and whatever. I am currently working on a book that I hope to have published next year. And as I said, I am working with my husband on a supernatural Western audio drama that we will be putting out information on real soon. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Gonna take a couple weeks off, get through the holidays, and just chill.
Niku, what you got?
You can find me on everything, even though I'm not active on everything, at JV the Monster, which I always say is it's with an A at the end, uh, just because it's an old rap name that just stuck. So JVTHAMONSTA. The my new thing is just putting some of my movie takes, and I guess since I'm watching Pluribus, I'm gonna have to put TV takes up on my TikTok. Right now, I'm trying to cram as many movies as possible, at least in the next week and a half or so, so I can give people my top 10 movies of the year. So look for that on TikTok. And yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, audience members, so much for being here. I'm going to read this out loud and embarrass Tara more. Kay says, I've been pretty happy to get to see Tara talk behind the scenes today. Shout out, Tara. Your villainous VO work is going to be the narration to my nightmares.
You're welcome.
Oh, God.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. That means so much to me. Thanks.
Vampire Beginnings will drop on our podcast networks on Monday for everybody else. So tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your mama, tell your daddy. And we are out of here, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. For Nomoria.